It's episode 50 next week, by the way.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah.
So
I assume we're not doing anything special though. 50 has become just another day.
we got the meetup, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, come on, people. Concentrate.
I'm concentrated.
Have you got your sweets?
Oh,
Like it.
I've finished them. They're gone.
Oh.
There's that few in this bag. I've eaten them while I've been
Why he's
waiting for
turned
you to start
cranky
the
is because
show.
he's like,
Tell-
my sweets, I lost my sweets.
Tell me more about the
Look.
sweets, Stu.
Empty. They're empty.
All right.
Empty.
What kind of sweets was they?
Shut up and just start the show.
Oh, okay.
The Veteran Gamers podcast is not for children.
You recording, Chinny?
Okay, so if you're listening and you're under the age of
Good.
18, turn the show off, you piece of shit.
Let's start the motherfucking show, bitch.
Come on, bitch. Let's start the motherfucking show.
Welcome, yo, to the Veteran Gamers. Juju, Ginny, other fellas will tell you about every single game that you're playing this week. News, reviews, and an indie pick. Stu story time and Chinny's game breakers. Here comes Duke with the soundbite.
The sound effect can never be overused.
Veteran Gamers. It's the Veteran Gamers.
The sound effect can never be overused.
It's the Veteran Gamers.
The sound effect can never be overused.
Yeah, boy.
Zip it about.
Switch that console off before you have to press repeat, yo.
Chad Warden wipes his ass with $600.
Hello. I think it's hello and welcome. I can't bloody
You
tell
heard
how many
that, I
sound
guess.
bites. How many fucking sound bites
I
can
thought you said
select?
you couldn't hear the sound bites anyway.
I
'cause your
can
headphones-
look. We've been through this.
Look.
I can hear talking. I can't hear music.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I can hear the talky ones, not the music. Anyway. Oh my God! What
Did
is
you hear
going
that?
on?
'Cause that was music.
Yes!
So you heard
Oh
it. So you
my-
hear everything then. Music
Oh
and
my
talking.
God.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay. No.
No. Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
Welcome,
Stop
everybody.
it. Fucking hell. Jesus
Are you
Christ.
gonna start the
Hello and
show?
Welcome. I'm trying. Hello and welcome to episode 849 of the Veteran Gamers podcast. Jesus.
Yay! 849. Welcome, everybody. I'm Duke.
I'm Stu, I think.
Chinny.
Chinny's voice is messed up, and I'm messing with Stu. We're all having a good time. We're glad you're
Great
with
time.
us. We are not military
Ugh.
veterans, people. We're veterans of the gaming lifestyle. We've been
Yeah,
playing
we
for
are.
a hot minute.
Blimey. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just like.
And
fuck
we've
it.
been
Hey, by the way-
podcasting so long. I remember when we doing a live show was a rare thing. I used to have the Chemical Brothers come with us, ready to queue it up, and it was
did.
so much tension when we were about to go live. I was just like, ah. Now it's like, oh, it's a
live.
Sunday, time to go live, whatever. And I'll also
live every
fold my
week.
laundry while we're going live. I will fold my laundry. How about that? Catch me
How about-
outside.
How about that? By the way, talking of live,
Yes.
live,
Do it live.
people can meet us live. They can
Oh
meet us
snap! When
live.
is that?
Apart from you, Duke, unless you want to just like jump over it.
I ain't
But-
coming all the way back over there. That was
Come over. Come on over. So yes, on the 25th of April, which is a Saturday. No school today, so what you gonna
That's like-
do?
What, 2 weeks from now? A
Something
little
like
less
that.
than 2 weeks from now?
2 weeks. We are
Alright,
going
pretty
to Arcade Club in Bury. Get some black pudding.
Pick your
black
ass up there,
pudding,
people.
And play some vid games.
Yeah, what
But
kind of games do
old-
they have at the arcade club?
Them old ass things, like Space
Like which
Invaders and
ones?
Pac-Man and
Pac-Man.
I don't know, Track and Field, Star Wars
Awesome.
Cabinet. What
Classic.
else have they got on there?
Vector
Oh,
graphic.
Dragon's Lair. They've got that.
Don't waste
shit
your money.
thing. Got that- Well, you don't have to pay any money, so that's fine.
Oh,
I actually
okay, well,
finished
then
it
fine.
last time I
Do it.
went.
Oh,
I
yeah,
finished
I think you
Dragon's
mentioned
Lair
that.
because
Yeah,
obviously I didn't have to put any cash in, so I just kept
yeah.
playing.
How many
until I
times you
got
have
the
to
end.
restart?
Quite a few. I think it would have cost me a
700
fortune
million times.
had it been
Yeah.
back in the
Did
day.
you see
And I
that?
think they-
Did you see
Sorry,
that
go on.
SLH is coming to the meetup for a little bit?
Is
Nice.
she? Oh, coolio.
Rock
I think they've
on.
also got Space Ace as well. I think Space Ace.
Oh,
is,
I was going to ask about Space Ace. That's the
I think
other
that's
cartoon,
Yeah.
fully animated
yeah,
game. from the
Laserdisc.
80s that
It was
didn't
a
work.
Laserdisc game. It was
Yes.
all on a Laserdisc.
And I
But they've
should've
also
dried these
got
shirts a little longer. They're not totally dry, but it's okay. You also got what?
they've also got a floor dedicated to Japanese arcade machines, so all modern
Okay, so
stuff.
DDR.
Yeah, that was the, and they also had that drumming game. You know the drumming game.
I
Where
don't
you
know
hit
the
the
drum.
great big drum, and you have to hit the top and the
Okay.
sides and stuff. And it's a bit like
Interesting, interesting.
Guitar Hero, but on a drum.
Okay.
So you could, if you had the Switch, you could get a little mini drum peripheral to play it.
Oh, I see.
It is one of those.
I'm still
Yeah.
trying to get my Robbie the Robot to work for the NES.
Yeah.
It is one of
Why
those
not?
things
Yeah.
that
Classic.
you don't realise that he's big, and then there's this whole subculture of people playing it and dedicating their whole lives to it. So that drum game is quite
Yes.
a big deal, Duke.
It's a big deal
Okay.
in Japan. Japan.
Apparently it
Also,
is.
Rob the
Um,
Robot made an appearance in the Mario Galaxy movie, a very funny cameo. From
Did it? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You took Rosa to see it, huh? And Thumbs
Was
up?
it good? Was it thumbs up, thumbs down?
I saw it this time last week. You could have asked me last week about this.
No, you didn't.
thought
say-
you had
no,
said you were
did-
about to
No,
take
this
it.
you were
week.
def-
Oh, right. Yeah, it was Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that
Um,
was definitely after the show.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, funny.
good.
Um,
As good as the first one, or better, or
It's
worse.
just more of that, isn't it? You know,
Yeah,
it's
it's
more of
gonna
that
be.
stuff. There's a very funny bit with Rob the Robot. I had to refrain
Nice.
myself from going, this bit's from Mario 64. This is a reference to Mario.
That's probably for the best. I don't know
Tara,
though. So a lot of wives
Tara,
love having everything in a
Tara,
movie explained by the
Tara,
husband.
Tara, these characters are from Mario Sunshine.
That's when we watched Hamnet. I was like, well, in the original play, blah, 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 and the Duchess is like, okay, thanks,
Yeah.
stop.
This is a city from Mario Odyssey. It's quite exciting, actually.
Yeah.
You
You
sound
know-
excited.
You know, what I realised.
I'll be honest. I think the way Chinny's voice is tonight, whatever he says will not sound excited.
I
No,
think
I'm
he
fine.
just sounds real sexy.
I've been
Everything
reserving
he
my
says.
whole
Sexy and I know it.
my word count today must be below 100 words, I reckon, today
Yeah,
so far. So
yeah.
just so I can do the show.
Just so you know, it doesn't hurt for him to speak. He's just preserving his voice so that
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yes,
Beyonce. I don't talk to anyone until I sing. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but what I realised was, Donald Glover. You know Donald
Yes,
Glover, dude?
very talented guy. Yeah.
Very talented
This is
man.
America.
That's the one.
Look what I'm whipping now.
That's the chap. He is
Holy
the voice of a character in this movie. Do you know who he voices in this movie?
I don't.
Bowser,
Who?
I have no idea.
No, Jack Black voices Bowser.
All right.
I
Okay.
assume most of the voices are the same as the first movie.
Well, Yoshi's a new character in this movie, you see.
Okay.
He voices Yoshi. So,
Ah,
Is Yoshi
okay.
What does Yoshi
so
say?
that's what
Yeah,
I
what's he say?
realised while watching this film. I went, why is Donald Glover Yoshi? And
Yeah.
I don't doubt for a second that the noises that Yoshi is making, because he does say a little bit, he goes, Yoshi, like that, right? I'm like, why have they got Donald Glover for it? And then I
These
realised,
3 lines. Let's spend $700,000.
I realised when you get booked for a gig like the Mario movie, the work isn't the voiceover. That's the easy part. The work is all the interviews and press and punditry,
promoting
all
it, huh?
the stuff you've
So
got
they
to
put
do.
him on for 3 words just so they could get him
so
to
they
promote
can
it.
go, look, we've got Donald Glover on our movie. You like
Yeah,
Donald
Yoshi's
Glover.
America.
Yoshi's America.
Look, here's a
whipping
question.
And he
Here's a
shoots Yoshi in the
question.
back of the head.
Is Yoshi black though? That's the question.
No. Oh, you know what Rosa said
Such a
to me?
racist question.
You know what Rosa
It's
said?
not a
to-
racist question. It's
No,
a
I'm
question.
I'm just
Is
kidding.
Yoshi
I'm just
black?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
Right,
just
let's move this along. You know what
Rosa
Rosa
said what?
said to me? I walked in with my voice like all messed up,
Yeah.
and I said, "Hi, Rosa." I came back from work, and she says, "Daddy, are you turning black?"
What?
Did she really?
She's-
That's
I promise. I
hilarious.
swear.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
That's
And I
crazy.
said-
So wait, in her
That's-
mind, black people talk like this.
But
That's
our uncle,
obviously.
we concluded our uncle Simeon doesn't really
Wow.
have a deep voice. You've met Simeon.
No, he
so-
has pretty high pitched.
He
His
has a
Simeon.
sort
I
of-
mean, he's excitable. It's like
Yeah,
an
but
excitable voice.
Nathaniel has a deep voice, but we don't really know why she thinks that I'm turning black. But
She associates a deep voice with a black
maybe,
person.
but then I think she did look very disappointed that I wasn't turning black.
Oh man,
Why
you're gonna be
are
a
you not
cracker
black?
forever.
Yeah. And then
Daddy,
You're gonna be
Are
a
you
today,
so
pale white
fucking
boy
white bread?
forever. What the
Today-
fuck?
today-
Sandwich eating ass.
when we were playing with the magnet tiles today, she said, "I like you when you're black."
What?
This is true. Are you making this
You
up?
On my
said,
life.
show enough.
And then
Oh
she
my
said,
God.
"And I like you when you're white."
Did she? Oh, she did not say all of that.
I promise.
I'm finding this hard to believe, man.
Stuart,
W.
on
Kamau Bell
my
has two
life.
biracial students and biracial kids. And at one point, he was telling some story about how they were like, "Dada, you are like dark chocolate. Mama is like white chocolate, and we're like milk chocolate."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we read a lot of books because her cousin's mixed race. She's half Indian,
Yeah.
half black. So her mom bought all these books of like different shades of brown, and you know, like you
Oh,
should celebrate
okay.
all. So she's fully aware that I'm white and her mom's black, and
Yeah,
she's
okay.
brown.
No, that's
right?
good. I like.
So
I
she
like
knows-
that. I also like you when you're white, though. I like that.
But and then I said, but daddy isn't
That's
black.
brilliant.
Right, this is what I said. I said, Daddy isn't black, and she says, yes, you are, and she pointed to my beard, and she says, your beard is black.
I like it. I like this
It
kid is
doesn't work like
smart.
that.
Can we just say Rosa is a smart kid?
Rosa's like, I'm having full conversations with her, Stu, now. I think you'd be shocked at how
Nice.
That's
much she
magic,
talks. Yeah, she's
Mm.
a proper talker now.
I'm not at all. I mean, the more you talk to kids, the more they talk back.
Yeah.
You know, because
She never
that's what
shuts up.
happens. That's what happens,
She
mate.
she doesn't like sentences and stuff. She can like.
Do
she
you
has-
read? Have you read a lot to her since you were tiny? Have you always
Literally,
read books to
why
her?
I was late tonight was because I read three
Yeah.
books
Do you
to her.
know the best
Good
thing?
reason for
I
being
honestly
late.
think.
By the way, we will talk about video games soon. Don't worry.
Yeah,
man.
no, but I honestly think a kid's development is so important. I mean, I read to Millie from being about 6 months old.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, she didn't understand the thing of it, but
I like doing
you
the
know, we
voices.
started it with, yeah, exactly. And also,
Yeah.
it was like part of the routine for bedtime. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Read 2 or 3 books every bedtime.
She gets to pick 3 books. So
Yeah,
and then
same. We always did 3
sometimes
books.
she
You don't want to turn into a nerd.
Sometimes she sneaks in like
course you do.
an extra book, like, and I say that's 4 books. You're not allowed 4 books. This
I
time.
like
Books.
that, though.
Do I look
Keen
like
on
some kind of
books.
reader?
And I read The Highway Rat. That was why I was late. I was reading The Highway
Nice.
Rat by Julia Donaldson, and that's a good book. And I really like reading
And the Turner
books.
Diaries.
I yeah. I read the encyclopedia from F to
To
N.
you.
Yeah. Get a smart man.
Yeah.
No, I like it. No,
Yeah.
I do think that made a difference with Millie and as she grew up. But you
But
know,
she-
reading loads of
But
books to her.
gone are the
Turning into a nerd
days
who
where
wants
she
to
makes
travel everywhere.
she doesn't just say sentences. You have a full on conversation with her. Now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She
No.
she says words that I'm like, I don't know how you know that word.
Where have you heard that?
Like,
yeah,
where do you
no.
know that?
Millie used to do
Daddy.
that all the time.
Are
picked
you
up
coming
a-
down with a case of pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but like she
How'd
picked
you learn
up
that?
she picked up a tennis ball, right? Because Tara's got this tennis ball, and she picked it up and she said, "Oh, what's this?" I said, "It's a tennis ball." She went, "Where's my racket?" I'm like, "Why did you say racket?"
How did she hear something new? Oh yeah, I,
I simply must meet Buffy at the club.
Because like I was like, you
Kids
know,
are
if
brilliant,
she'd have
aren't
said bat, I would have gone like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
fair enough.
right.
But she said
Yeah, yeah, fair
racket,
enough.
like a tennis
Yeah.
racket. Like, I was like, Jesus
Well, she
Christ.
knows tennis and she can exit the racket.
So yeah, I'm gonna borrow her a little pool table and get her right.
Brilliant.
Mm.
All right, I got a
Oh, I
story
think
to
it's
tell.
great.
Let me
Go
tell you
on.
something, man. I got a story to tell
Go on,
you.
tell
My
us
favorite
something.
kind. It's story time. Story time.
So there's this guy I ran into on Blue Sky, which is where the cool people went after Twitter crashed and burned. Duke Scath on Blue Sky. Follow me.
Oh yeah. Don't even know what it is.
So anyway, there's this guy on there named Cool Calm Chris.
Hello.
And I said, is that an allusion to Cool Calm Pete, the rapper from Babbletron? And he said, you are the first person to get that reference in 10 years
Wow.
of me
Nice.
having this name.
Crazy.
Like, for him to be waiting 10 years for somebody to be like, I see what you did there. That's such a good feeling, I got to say, man. Because I'll
'Cause he's
throw
never
out
met you
references.
before. He's never met you
Uh,
before. Otherwise, you'd
Saying
have
that
got
he was hoping
10
that somebody
years
out there
ago.
was cool enough to know.
Yeah.
You know, and every day it's like, my mom thinks I'm cool, and you're just waiting for someone to go, oh, I know what that's from. And every day in the classroom, nobody knows. But I'm hoping GH Rocker in the chat will throw me some love after what I just dropped in this podcast.
Do you know what though? You know what though? You're like kindred spirits, aren't you? Because you're a bit like
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
aren't you, Duke? You do.
Yeah, I'm totally
vague,
like.
obscure references and hope.
See, the
someone
one I
will
just
find
dropped
it
isn't that
out.
vague or obscure, though. I don't think. GH Rocker will back me up on that.
Okay.
But yes, I do love making references that nobody gets.
Another reference by Duke that no one understands.
Correct.
That's my jam.
Oh, that's what my voice used to sound like. That's nice.
Yeah. who knew? Who knew?
Before you got all sexy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, anybody else got a story? Or are we
Sexy
ready to talk about
kid.
video games?
No, I haven't done anything this week.
Good.
But
Jenny,
I
any
played
other
some
stories?
video games though. Play some vid games.
That would require me to remember the week, and I do not
Yeah, it
remember
would.
the week.
Where are you going? Story time's over, isn't it?
What you been playing?
We're gonna talk about some video games.
Hello.
This story sucks.
Right, vid games. I'm guessing
Yeah.
Duke's going first because again he has got more than the most. He's got a lot.
I guess so.
You got a lot. You got a lot.
So first of all, stories from the Rocket League battlefields. As I said last week, you know, it's kind of like in the Vietnam War when they were like, "Hey, how's the war?" And Ted Lavender was like, "It's a real smooth war." Anyway, there's this dude was giving me shit today, and he was like, "You suck. Get good." And the thing is, like, we're the same rank. Like, we're at the exact same level of skill in this video game, and he's going over and over about how much better he is than me. It reminded me of The Simpsons when they were looking for the kids in Shelbyville.
Well, it's friendly Springfield hello there, neighbors. You know, we think some kids of ours may be missing in your town.
Missing children.
Sounds like Springfield's got a discipline problem.
Maybe that's why we beat him at football nearly half the time, huh?
We beat him at football nearly half the time. Like, if you and I played 100 games, it would probably be 50-50. Like, why are you talking a lot of smack? No, it's fine. Thank you, GH. I appreciate you coming through with the Millhouse reference. Anyway, yeah, I just find it ridiculous when people are like, "You suck, get good," because you won after 2 minutes of overtime. Like, if ever there's a time for you to be gracious in victory, it's when we go into overtime. Like, we're clearly well matched. No, you suck. Anyway, I didn't come here to talk about Rocket League. Well, that's one reason why I came here. But the other reason was to play audio of the Duchess talking about a game, because there was a demo available recently called Birdwatching Notebook. Have you heard of this game?
No.
No,
Nobody has. It has
absolutely
nothing to
not.
do with nothing. Yeah, but you should put it on the screen, Chinny, because it's not that interesting. It's an idle game. So once you do like the first parts of it, it's meant to be just sort of sitting there at the bottom of your screen, right? Right.
I got you.
So the Duchess, she played this, and then I interviewed her. So let's listen to the Duchess's
There we go.
take on Birdwatching Notebook demo. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we're here with the Duchess, and she just got done playing, or is playing, Birdwatching Window Notebook demo. What do you think, Duchess? This is like an idle game where you're like watching birds come along, but
It's
then you
like, click this, but click that, but we didn't tell you it's the other place you gotta click, and I don't know.
yeah, there's a bunch of windows and notebooks and stuff, and it's meant to be an idle game where you just leave it, but
Not very satisfying.
nope, thumbs down
The best part is the boss crow.
to whom you sell things.
Yeah, but I give it 2 wings down.
All right, so thank you,
Yeah,
Duchess.
see
We
what she did there.
appreciate your
Wings down,
guest
we like
spot. Yeah, it's pretty shit.
looks
Was it a
shit,
very
dude.
glowing review?
No,
Not
it
a
wasn't.
glowing review, not a very intuitive game. It would have to really, I mean, you know, it's sort of like having a different wallpaper on your desktop. You
Just
know
a
what I mean?
minute.
Like if you
how,
want to.
how can an idle game be not intuitive? I mean, you don't do anything. It's an idle game.
Yeah.
Well, you have to
Well,
set up
what-
certain things. You're interacting with certain parts of this particular idle game. Otherwise, there's
So
no
it's
game.
It's not fully. Yeah, but idle games are no game. That's the point of an idle game. You just set it going and then you leave it to its own devices.
Do you at some point come back and do stuff?
Not normally. Idle games just do their own thing. That's why it's
Well,
idle.
In this, well, I think idle is usually short for most of the time it's idle, but some of the time you're
okay.
interacting. Anyway,
It's
the
an
point
idle
is,
game.
yes. So yeah, it's not great. I played it a little bit. She played a little bit. It's not fun. Stay away from Birdwatching Notebook unless you want a game in which you really don't do very much at all.
Well, that's my pre-order down the drain.
Oh God, I can't believe I paid for this.
You can
junk.
take it back. They'll do refunds up until a month before it
I-
launches.
I got the limited edition where you get a Halo Chief.
You get a free window.
Halo Chief helmet.
Oh, you get a free notebook. Yeah, Halo.
Yeah.
That seems like a weird giveaway for this particular game.
I said the same thing. I said the same.
But I mean, Master Chief helmet's a Master Chief helmet.
Yeah.
Thank you, GH. We appreciate you showing us some love.
Brilliant.
So 2 wings down for Birdwatching Notebook.
2 wings down.
Do not play
right.
this.
I
next?
played. I tried to go back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 this week.
Oh yeah, bro.
Because
This game's amazing, bro.
I was determined to play it. I was like, I'm going to keep on playing this game. I'm going to keep on playing this game. And then the dog went missing at the beginning of the game, right? And one of the missions is find the dog.
Yeah.
Go find the dog, right? So the woman who you meet at the beginning, who's like a herbalist, so she helps you mix potions up for health and shit.
Yeah.
She goes, why don't you try it at the tavern or something? Oh no, some dude tells you to try it. Some dude you meet, he goes, try it at the tavern, or maybe the fishermen have seen him, or whatever.
Sure.
So I was like, okay, I'll go to the tavern. So I'll go to the tavern. I'm like, have you seen
Tie one on?
No, but there's some wolves that are ravaging stuff, and apparently there's some dogs with
they
the
killed the dog.
wolves. So I know the dog's apparently with them. There's like a pack of
Sweet, the
wild
dog went
wolves and
feral.
dogs. Right, so I was like,
Yes.
But then he tells you about 5 other things, right? So then you end up, it's like a Ubisoft game at this point because there's fucking markers all over the map for different things.
Awesome. That
So
sounds like a
it's-
Bethesda game too. I love it.
Side quests, there's fucking shit everywhere. There's like, and they're all
Yeah, that's
lettered,
what
so
you
it's
want in
like
an
A,
open
B, C,
world
D,
game, right?
rather than, I don't know, just a mission. I don't know. So there's all these fucking markers everywhere, all lettered markers, and you hover over them and it tells you what they all
I love
are.
how this is the part that you're tripped up on. It's like there's markers everywhere. There's all these
Right.
quests.
Right, so some dude got attacked by the wolves. Then some shepherd got attacked by the wolves as well.
Ooh,
or something.
sounds like you better go deal with those wolves.
And then something else happened. And then there's like, now there's about 5 leads for the dog, right? So this dog could be fucking anywhere at this point. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
you
just want to
better go
find the
track it
dog.
down.
Where's my fucking dog? Right, so I'm like, right, that's fine. I'll set off. So off I go. At this point, I hadn't had anywhere to save because you know this game's a fucking pain in the ass for saving. You've got to drink.
Yes,
some
that's one
booze,
reason why I stopped playing the first
schnapps-
one.
Schnapps or something, right, to save the game.
Yeah.
But I thought, do you know what? How bad can it be? It'll be fine. I'll be fine.
No.
So off I set. 5 minutes away from the tavern, I'm just minding my own business, walking down this lane. There's these 3 fucking dudes stood at the side of the road. Literally, the minute they see me, they're like, oh yeah, oh sorry, I forgot about this bit. And before that, right, I'm going to cross this bridge as I come out of the town where the tavern is. There's some random dude stood on the side of the bridge, and he goes, "Hey, Hans, how are you doing?" I was like, I'm not even fucking called
Yeah,
Hans.
he
I'm
knows
called
you.
Henry.
He's your friend.
Right. So I was
Yeah,
like,
Hans, Henry,
do
whatever.
I know you? Oh yeah, of course you do. What are you talking about? You know, there were market traders together. Right? You've been off to Europe to sell my wares. How did it go? I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, mate. Right? And that's the character's sort of demeanor. So this goes on for a little bit, and then he just walked off. It was totally pointless. I'm like, what the fucking hell was all that about?
Sounds pretty pointless.
So anyway, I spent 2-3 minutes doing that. Then I set off. Anyway, goes over the bridge, down the hill. 3 dudes stood at the side of the road, minding my own business, didn't do nothing, and they literally attacked me almost instantly, right? So I was like, 4-4. So I started running because I'm like, I've got a freaking shitty knife thing, right? And that's it. One's got a cudgel. One had like a big sword. and then the other one had nothing. So I was like, right, okay. So I ran away, and this is like still showing the fighting symbol at the top. It was like Benny Hill. I don't think it would have mattered how far I ran; they would have still been behind me, waiting to hit me. Right. So I thought, fuck it, I've got to fight these dudes, right? And I had a look at some tips because I've not played it for a few weeks. So I'm like, I'll reacquaint myself with the fighting and riposte and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, don't do any of that shit. Just dodge. And to dodge, you've got to press any direction on the stick and the B button, which the B button is jump normally, but during a fight, it's dodge. Right?
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm all right. I'll just dodge it. All three of them literally are attacking me at the same time.
Dodge one right into the other.
It was fuck. And the dude, right? So I'm thought, well, no worries. I'll fight the dude first who hasn't got a weapon. So I hit him twice. Take him out. Take the weaponless dude out. Hit him twice. And then he pulled the fucking hand axe out of his jerkin.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Right. And then he hit me with that. Then the other dude hits me with his sword. It was like, have you seen the scene from Shaun of the Dead when they're hitting the zombies with pool cues?
Yeah, of course I have.
That was, I could hear Don't Stop Me Now playing in the background as they were taking it in turns.
Don't stop me now. I got a big dookie in my pants. Is that the lyrics?
You definitely don't know the song "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen, do you?
I think that's it. I think I nailed it.
Yeah, not quite. Anyway, that's what. And then literally, I was dead. Right?
Oh man.
So he said, "Do you want to try again?" So
Yeah, your last save, which was 20 minutes ago.
And it was exactly where I'd started that play time. It took me exactly back.
Fucking bullshit.
To where
I've
I
gotten
started
so
20
spoiled by games that just
like
auto save constantly, or they're always online, so there's nothing to save.
I was like, do you know what? Fuck this game. I'm done. That is it. That is it. I've uninstalled it. It's fucking done.
Wow.
I don't blame you.
That's
kind of my experience with the first one. Yeah, it's very frustrating.
I know everyone.
But think about how much satisfying it would be when you win. Is there an easy mod you can put on it?
Nope, I don't know. It's on Game Pass. It's really hard to mod any games on Microsoft, so I ain't even fucking going there. Do you know, everyone's like creaming the pants over this game. Oh, it's motherfucking amazing. Do you know what? I was just like, no, it's fucking frustrating and annoying. That's what I think this game is. No, never again.
Sorry to hear that, Stu.
Fucking
yeah,
done.
that's frustrating.
If it was a physical game, it would be in the bin at this point.
I don't blame you.
That is how much I hate this game.
Yeah. So those of you who like the Kingdom Come Deliverance games, I think Jason Gallagher likes them. Tell us why. What is the appeal? Because I don't get the appeal. I've tried the first one twice, and I just couldn't do it, man. It feels relentlessly punishing and like so. It's just annoying. It annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah, well, that was the same for me. It's not. Look, I can see how good the game looks. Right, it's a nice looking game. I can see the appeal of this massive open world with loads to do in it. Yeah. Well, fuck me. Just give us an easy mode. Give the old dudes who don't want to punish in.
That's right.
Combat simulator.
And I put it on Reddit one time. I was like, why not have every game should have an easy mode? And someone was like, that's not the intention of the developer.
I don't give a shit.
Get over yourself. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about programming games. But if so many developers are doing it, it can't be that hard to just be like, and Shroud has fucking sliders. Like what potency are the enemies? 100% in the middle, 200%, 50%. Like, come on, help us out.
I enjoyed it. Like, it's like, other games like that. As long as they've got an easy mode, I'll enjoy the game and I'll play it. But
you like Elden Ring, man? If this man can get into Elden Ring, then he should be able to get into Kingdom Come.
Hours and hours and hours of Elden Ring because I could put an easy mode on it.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I don't mind feeling like a badass. I don't.
Right.
And I get to see the game and enjoy it.
But you didn't earn it. You don't deserve to feel that way. Oh my God. You don't get it, Stu. Oh man.
It's like, fuck off with you.
No, I agree. I think it's really stupid. I mean, look, I think a developer has the right to make a game as hard as they want it to be, but I think the culture that says like, it should not be any easy mode, that's really stupid. I have no idea if the developer is like refusing on principle or if they're just like, we never had people complain about it.
Because let's be
'Cause that's
honest,
the other thing.
right?
Go ahead.
Let's be honest. I am even sure those people who go, I love being fucking rock hard difficult. But I guarantee when those people have died 7 times trying to do something, they will be getting frustrated and angry.
Yes, absolutely. People are probably
But
throwing
how is that
controllers, punching walls.
enjoyable?
Hey,
How
you're
is that
preaching
an
to the choir,
enjoyable
baby.
thing?
I'm with you 100%. All I can say is there was this 2D platformer I played once upon a time. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it was very frustrating. But when I finally beat it, I did feel really happy, and I was very proud of myself. And I've talked to students who talk about beating, Dark Souls 3 or, Bloodborne or whatever on the hardest, I guess there is no hard difficulty, but like, how hard those games are, and talking about learning new things about themselves because of this very difficult game. So I don't ever want to yuck somebody's yum, but do me a favor, don't yuck my yum if my yum is having an easier time in a game. I'm with you.
Yeah, and also explain to me why is that as enjoyable. That's someone that whoever does like love these rock hard games. I want you to write an email, but tell us whilst playing it, did you get angry and frustrated when you died more than, say, half a dozen times? Or were you just like, yeah, it's fine? And 2, what makes that enjoyable? That's what I want to know.
Explain yourselves.
Explain to me why
Explain
I should
it.
persevere and be frustrated and angry at games. I don't get it.
We just said that. Take it home with you.
Yeah, right. Anyway, Duke, back to you because Chinny's only got 2 games.
Okay.
Yep.
I played some more Windrose. So for those who didn't hear last week's show or forgot, because not every word I say is going to be burned into your memory, Windrose is it's not an MMO. You're not playing with other people unless you set up a server and your friends join you. It is a PvE tree puncher, and you're crafting stuff and you're making things. And I finally got a hang of the combat because it's pretty tough. I got killed by boars a bunch in the first week that I played it. And then this week I learned how to deal with boars. And in order to make yourself better armor and better weapons, you need a bunch of boar leather. So I was like, at a certain point, I was like, ooh, it's a boar. Okay. And, look, I'm used to games where it's like, beat the thing as fast and as much as you can, and you're going to be good. That's not how you do combat in this game, man. You got to be patient. And I guess this is sort of a legacy of the Souls games, right? Because Assassin's Creed, you can't just necessarily wail on the people. You got to block, you got to dodge, you know what I mean? So whatever. The point is, this is one of those games. There are some games where you can just mash the attack, and there's other games where you got to be more, intelligent about how you fight monsters. This is one of those where you got to be a little intelligent.
Right,
So,
okay.
I'm getting the hang of it. You gotta find clay in order to make a clay furnace where you can then turn the wood into charcoal, and then you can use the charcoal to combine with the copper that you got from the copper mine. Now, the good news is that finding the copper mine was not something you just have to wander around until you do. There was a quest that said, go get copper from this mine, and there's a pointer like right here. This is where you go. And I was like, thank God for that, because I didn't want to have to wander around the island. Where's the copper? Hello. So I got some copper, and I made myself a better sword, and then I improved it, so it should be a really good sword now. I should be able to take down those boars in a heartbeat. What? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's challenging, but when I read a Q&A with the developers, and they were like, we don't want the combat to be the main focus of the game. Like the main focus is exploring and crafting and stuff. And I appreciate that, because when you die, okay, yeah, all your stuff goes into a gravestone, but you go to the gravestone, you touch it, and you have all your stuff back. And it's really nice to have this very simple way of, and you don't lose everything. Like what you're wearing, what's in your, number bar. You still have your main weapon, you still have your axe, you still have your pickaxe, you still have your healing potions. So it's like, oh, thank goodness. I appreciate you, developers.
Can you save anywhere? Can you save anywhere?
It saves constantly. That's the thing, is because it's online on a server that they host. It's so beautiful. So but even if you die, you don't have to reload a save. You know what I mean? Like you just respawn. It's like Call of Duty, kind of.
Yeah. If
So,
only a game
I'm
was
enjoying it.
designed that way.
It's very few demos that I'll go back to after I play it for a while, but I'm going back to this one, and I kind of hope that it saves your progress because I'm having a good time. And like I reached a certain level, it's like you can now call your boat, and I'm like, boat, and I thought I had to build a boat, but I called my boat, and there's a boat in the water all of a sudden. I haven't gotten on the boat to go sail around, but that's available to me now. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be able to sail around. And like, I looked at the map and it goes, because then they're like, okay, yeah, go to this spot and find out who survived the shipwreck. And I look on the map and like the island I've been on, which is big, it's not huge, but it's it'll take you a few minutes to go across the island. I pull out and that's just this tiny little thing. And there's this huge map, and the go find out who survived the shipwreck is on some other island way over to the east. And I was like, ooh, there's a lot to explore here. How about that? So I'm really digging Windrose. I put it on my wish list. It's a good game, man. I'm liking it. Windrose demo is free.
That was a bit Donald Trump-esque.
Yeah, well.
No, this would be what Trump-esque. I want to kill a bunch of children and then threaten to destroy an entire civilization and then go psych.
Yeah, that is what he said.
Yeah, that didn't sound like Donald Trump.
Anyway, moving on. Stu, it's back to you.
Back to me. Now, here is a game that I played this week, a demo for a game that I instantly wishlisted and thought it was excellent.
It's a demo. It's a demo.
And what demo is that?
Replaced.
Replaced? I've not heard of this game, Stuart.
Yeah.
What kind of game is it?
It's kind of a 2D pixel art, side-scrolling cyberpunk game, I guess, is the best way to describe it.
All right, go on.
First of all, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Anyone who out there who says, pixel games look shit, right? You need to have a look at
I don't think
Replaced,
anybody
because
says that, Stu.
some
Oh,
people do.
every day, Jenny, people are like,
Some
fucking
people
pixel.
are going, fucking pixel art's fucking shite.
I don't think
That's what they're
anybody-
saying.
There's a few people who don't really like the pixel art style.
Yeah, they go,
That's
look,
different
fucking
though, isn't
shit.
it?
That's a little
like
different
from-
from this
It's like from
shit.
1986. It's a right bag of shit.
Well, the video's not
That's-
loading, so I can't see what it looks like. So.
Oh no.
Anyway,
but this game,
so cyberpunk side-scrolling pixel, got it.
so it's sort of in a dystopian future where all the people with power and money are behind the wall, and everybody else is on the outside of the wall. So that's
Yeah.
basically the premise. And for some reason, you were behind the wall, but now you're on the outside of the wall. So you've ended up in the dystopian area outside where it's
dude, now you're
wasteland and it's a killing ground, and there's stuff trying to kill you constantly. And it's kind of just like a side-scrolling platformer to an extent. So there's some platforming. And
You
there's
really,
some-
you really oversold it then. You was like, everybody's trying to kill you. It's the fuck. It's just a
Little bit of
side-scrolling platformer, really. It's
Yeah, there is,
basically
but then there's
Mario.
But then there's fighting. So there's like proper full-on
sweet.
fighting, counters, finishing moves, and it's
Sure.
cool, right? You have like a baton stroke gun.
Hmm.
Okay, that you
So
use.
it's a baton
use
that
it
also has bullets in it.
kind of. So you hit enemies, do counters, hit them, and then when the gun eventually fills up, so it's like a gun symbol at the bottom of the screen, and you press, I can't remember, it's right trigger, could be right trigger.
Yeah, probably
And
right
then
trigger.
And then that does a finishing move, and they're all different animations. So one of them will like pin the guy down and blast his head off. Another one will sort of shoot him under his
Nice.
chin.
yeah.
And it's fucking cool as
Finish him.
anything. I absolutely love this game. It was and it was a really great demo as well. Now, this is open to reviews on Steam, and the people are like, some are like, oh, it's amazing, we waited ages for this game. But then other people are like, oh, combat's lame, that's going to get repetitive really quick. I hope there's more depth to it than this, because this is a bit shit at the moment. And I'm just like, what is wrong with people? Because
I think some people want to find something to complain about. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's sad. There's so many negative people who just want that kind of attention in some way, shape, or form. And the easiest way to get it is to complain about something that other people like.
Yeah, and the lighting in it is amazing, and it does this
look like the
really.
lighting is well made.
It does this really cool thing where the foreground is obviously blurred out, so you get that sort of real feel of depth in the game.
Yeah,
So even
sure.
though you're on
But
this
it
kind of a
has to
2D plane, it feels really detailed, the environments.
well,
They've
there's a lot of
really
good-
thought about it.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I massively recommend everyone play the Replaced demo because it's so good. Super
Play it,
good.
people.
And I think it's
Replay.
releasing in about 2 or 3 days. I think it's this week it comes out.
Yeah.
But oh my god,
Keep
it's
your
so
eyes
good.
peeled.
Replaced. I loved it.
Okay.
So yeah, I am so looking forward to this game.
Cool.
Does look
So there
very
you go.
good. It looks very good.
It looks
Yeah.
great. It doesn't. It's like Mark of the Ninja style to some extent. Not quite as fluid as that, but it's just got. I'll tell you what it has. Fucking bags of atmosphere.
Yeah.
It just feels so good to play, and it looks so great, and it's just such a well realized environment.
Oh.
And I think that's what.
Can't wait
what
till they
I took
ruin it
away.
when they give us a sewage level.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But it looks so great, and I just can't wait to play it. I think it's going to be really, really good. So there you go. Replaced, everyone. Get it played.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm downloading the demo now.
Download the demo, Duke.
Oh God, sorry. I don't know if you could hear that noise.
We heard it.
That, okay, sorry. Okay, Chinny, is it Chinny's turn to talk about some Minecraft?
Yeah, come on, let's go to the Minecraft update.
Go ahead, Chinny. What's going on in Minecraft, yo?
Playing more Minecraft.
Woo!
I haven't played loads.
Get them shaders installed.
No.
Oh man.
I haven't played loads. I made a little video.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh, have you been doing your
You won? Because last
videos
week
again?
it was the building video.
Yeah, what is it this week?
Is it a different video for this week?
I don't know. I can't remember making it.
I don't know.
No, it's a little tour. It's a little tour of the whole
Oh, you did the tour. Oh, sweet.
thing. Look.
Awesome. Awesome. His little bass tour.
Yeah. Get an idea of.
By the way, while that's loading, I just saw James Bevan's comment. Are you going to ask Duke about his new hat? This is not a new hat. I've had this Democracy Now! Hat for quite a while, but I have to wear it because my Don't Ask hat is at school because we are reading the book Grendel, and there's a character in that. There's two characters, actually, who say, don't ask. So I put the hat on. I'm just like, huh?
Yeah. So,
Ginny's in his element now. He's making movies in Minecraft, isn't he? Look
Yeah,
at
he
that.
is. This is pretty good looking.
yeah.
Panning, scrolling, zooming out.
Shows.
Has he got background music? Is the music on this video?
No.
It probably is, but we can't hear it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
I
didn't put
made-
music on this?
No.
What the hell, man?
I haven't published it or anything yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to put music on it.
I was
before
going to
you-
put it on our Tick and Talk, but I haven't done
I
that.
think you should put the music from The Usual Suspects. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
No.
That could work quite well, actually.
So yeah, not loads of progress. Just this is basically all I've done in Minecraft is make this little video of just
Yeah.
a little tour of.
Well,
what
you
I'm
worked
doing.
hard to make this place. You want to show it off.
So
God, I wish you'd make that entrance 3x3.
3x3. Why?
It's like 4x2. Like it looks like the person's head is about to clock the entranceway. It's okay. It's my problem. I'll deal with it.
No.
3x3. I mean, entrances aren't squares. Have you ever seen a square door?
Well, they can be. I mean, his
No, but
entrance
you
is a
can't. In
rectangle.
real life, no door.
Yeah, but this
is a
isn't real life.
square.
This is Minecraft, isn't it? Anyway,
the
3x3. I
warehouse.
take it back.
The warehouse isn't final in terms of how it looks. I literally just shat it up with polished
Yeah, that's fine.
stone.
That's fine.
But the idea with the warehouse is I'm going to replace it with concrete, and
Oh.
so it's a smoother surface, and also have some sort of warehouse pattern on it, so
Okay.
it looks a little bit more like a warehouse.
You spell out the word warehouse. That would be cool.
No, I'm going to put like Chinas on instead of Amazon or something.
Oh,
on
there
it,
you go.
know.
Cool.
Get you. Chinners on.
So so the warehouse design is I just built the walls and that they're there. I eventually
Yes,
will
they're
make
fine.
some doors.
I'm
that are
quibbling
probably-
about minor things.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. Quibble away. So there you are. That's all I've been doing. I haven't
so
played.
are you gonna change your name to Mike Cheezos? No, I guess I didn't land.
No, I don't think you threw it. I don't know.
Instead of Jeff
No, you're like
Bezos,
Jesus.
Mike Jesus.
Yeah,
Instead
Jesus.
of Bezos.
Mike
I don't know.
Jesus.
No, Jesus. Cheese, as in chinny. Cheezos.
Sure.
Oh God, I'll just give up.
Yeah.
I've always heard it Bezos, so maybe if it was Chazos,
Chazos. What about
I might have been
Chazo?
able to
All
follow
right,
that.
okay. I thought
But
it
even
was
that sounds like a
Jesus.
Pokemon. Anyway,
What about Mike Chazos?
he's not. I don't think he's going
There
to
you
change
go.
his name. You can change your name, Chinny.
No.
Big Baby
no.
Jesus. That could be a
Mike
good name.
Chazos. Why don't you build a rocket in your car park? Because he's got one of them, hasn't he?
Has he?
Yeah, Jeff Bezos, whatever.
Well, he's got a rocket in his car park.
He does have a rocket. That's why he sent Katy Perry into space.
Was his the cock rocket? Whose was the cock?
Both of them
rocket?
were cock rockets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just build it. You need to build a
Anyway,
cock
moving
rocket.
on.
Yeah, I might do.
Anything else about Minecraft there, Chinny?
I could build like a launch pad or something.
Yeah, launch pad and a cock rocket
Yeah,
on it. That's
cock
what you
rocket.
want.
That'd be cool. But no, I think the next thing is I'm going to finish off my bottomless pit. That's what I'm going to do.
Cool.
And,
Can you ever?
So
Really
how
be
do you
finished with
how
the
do you
bottomless pit,
finish
though?
a bottomless? Yeah, how do you finish a bottomless
Well,
pit?
I should name it.
It'll look bottomless.
No, I should call it the bedrock pit.
Ah, right.
Can
So
you?
it'll go all the way to the bedrock.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
like
I
when
was
you go
gonna
in
say-
for coffee and they're like bottomless cup of coffee. You know it's not actually bottomless.
Wow.
Yeah. What
I
you
want my
need
money
is
back.
some-
This cup clearly has
what
a
you
bottom.
need to put like a round circle of black blocks in the very bottom of it, so it looks like it
Well,
goes
that's bedrock,
on to
isn't it?
infinity. Yeah. Is it black? I don't know. I've never got down to
Uh,
bedrock.
It's like black and gray.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
very
it's
distinct.
black, pure
You
black.
could put black concrete down there.
Yeah, I could put black
Yeah.
concrete down. Yeah.
So it looks like if you fell in it, you would just fall forever.
If you want to spend 3 hours killing squids.
Is that how you
Oh,
get
sure.
the black
Yep,
dye? Is
Black concrete to get the color.
I think there might be a flower that has black dye on it, but
it? Yeah. No, I need to get all the different dyes because I want to make a sheep wool farm.
do you?
Yeah.
Yes. I've
Um,
made those.
but I want it to make it. You've probably made one where it's really nice to the sheep, but I'm
Yep.
making one where they're
wanna
trapped
make
in a
it
one by
ultimate
one,
suffering.
one
Yeah,
by
of
one
course they are.
block space, and they get sheared by a robot, basically like a.
A robot, I love it.
And as soon as they grow hair, wool, bam,
Yeah, they're back in there again.
back in there.
Oh, noble
like it.
sheep, we
So-
eat your babies. We use your brains to fight off rabies.
That's the one. So, yeah, that's I'm still chipping away. I haven't played a lot of games this week. I've not felt particularly great, so I'm not.
I'm sorry to hear it. I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, well, then I'll go back to me.
Go on, back to you, Duke.
And there I don't remember how this came up. I don't think it just launched, but whatever. The point is it hoved into my field of vision. It's based on an anime, I guess, called Seven Deadly Sins, and the game is Seven Deadly Sins Origin. And
Okay.
first of all, it's a Japanese game, but it takes place in a land called Britannia. What? Why is it taking place in Britannia? That makes no sense. Why are Japanese developers sometimes so Anglophile? That just seems weird to me.
They like England, don't they? You know what I mean? They
Well,
just
that's
like it,
fine. It's
'cause
just to,
tweed
like it
and-
feels like it's like coveting.
Can do it if you
So
want.
here's the thing. This game is kind of like Genshin Impact. In fact, it's exactly like Genshin Impact.
It's exactly like Stummies.
And the twist is?
It's a much bigger pill.
So as you'll see on the stream, it's anime style. The menus look exactly like the menus in Genshin Impact. And you have a sort of spirit guide that is very high-pitched voice, and it's naive and ignorant. And you go leading toward there's this fox who shows up, and your spirit friend is like, "Hey, look at the fox!" And then the fox is like, and you're like pointing to this tree. And then you go to the tree, and then your spirit guy goes, I think the fox led us to this tree. You fucking think so, you stupid shit. Why don't you shut up? I'm sick of these high-pitched, naive, ignorant spirits that are like, oh my God, I think that magic thing saved us somehow from the fire of the dragon. No shit. I'm ready for a deep-voiced guide who is very exhausted and cynical about everything. Like, oh, look, it's a fox. I bet he's going to direct us to that tree over there. That would be a nice change of pace. Not these...
what they need. What they need is Chinny at the moment. That's what they need.
Yeah, exactly. Chinny should do the voice for this spirit guide.
Yeah, Chinny.
Or better yet, I don't need a fucking spirit guide. Just let me do the adventure. I don't need to be led by the hand. God. Now, that said, the gameplay is pretty good. I wish they didn't stop for cutscenes every 5 seconds because that's annoying AF. However, there's this one part where you're like plummeting down a cave, and then you're like, oh, you know she's not gonna die. It's a cutscene. But then the spirit friend is like, I got it, and she calls this dragon, and suddenly you're riding a dragon through the cave. And did you ever play that game Nitrous Oxide where you're going down the tunnel shooting all the bugs on the PS1?
No.
That game was a classic. Anyway, this is kind of like that, and it's you're zooming around, and you got to make sure you don't bump the humans too much that are riding on your back, and you can throw fireballs at the tree roots that are blocking your path, but then icicles can't be melted with the fireballs, which seems weird because they're icicles, but maybe they're crystal shards and not actually ice. But anyway, that part was kind of cool. Like in Genshin Impact, you switch between the different characters, and you can do like combos together. Stuff like that. It's got the thing where it's like cutscene, walk 5 steps, cutscene, and it's just like, just keep doing the cutscene, or let me walk. Maybe you don't need to keep going to cutscenes. There's also a part where you're riding this big owl because you have to get to this place that's like significantly far away, and so they're like, here, ride this owl, and I was like, all right, I'll ride the owl, and riding the owl is kind of fun. So I was like, ooh, up, down, it's because it gives you a glider, but that's always, only moving downward. But the owl can go up, and So, I haven't uninstalled it. It's not revolutionarily different from Genshin Impact, but it's a smaller game. It starts faster, and there's, about the same amount of stuff that they're throwing at you. So I don't know. I'm having a good time with it so far. A lot of people say it's different from the show. So if you like the show, Seven Deadly Sins, you might not like the game. I don't know. But
you couldn't have picked something that is so not me anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I hate what I'm looking at, Duke, is what I'm saying.
You just hate it, don't you? Fine. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I'm looking at this and just thinking, nah.
No.
It's a fairy. It's got wings. Nah.
Yeah. So,
nah.
Glad you're liking it. Is it free to play, did you say?
It is free to play, yep.
There you go. There's the mod.
And that's the main thing I'm going after these days.
Although, Duke, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Yes. I've been seriously looking at Pragmata. Pragmata demo. Pragmata demo, the sketchbook demo that you said, hey, Stu, play this Capcom game. That's
yeah.
Robot Girl or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I'm very tempted. That's out this week. I'm very tempted to buy it. Yeah.
Full price, huh? I don't know.
It looks good.
I mean, it was a great demo. I enjoyed it very much.
It was a great demo.
I think I've reached a point where I'm just like, I have so many games in my library that I haven't touched yet, and other games that I'm enjoying that I have played. Like the idea of buying a new game is just like, oh man, why would I?
I agree with you to an extent, but I've had another Capcom game this year, and that was fucking brilliant. So I'm thinking lightning might strike twice. You know what I mean? Because Resident Evil Requiem was amazing. And this presumably is another game that'll be Steam Deck compatible, so I'm very tempted to buy it. And I really enjoyed the demo. When you really like something, I'm like, this is my bag. This is totally my bag. So I'm very tempted to buy that this week, but we'll see. I don't buy very many video games anymore at full price. I very rarely buy a brand new game, so...
Yeah, I'm with you.
Let's see what happens.
Are you sure it's not coming to Xbox Game Pass?
I don't think so. I haven't checked, to be fair, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I'd be very shocked if it was, but you never know. Maybe it is. Okay, I played more of the Artisan of Glimmerth demo. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
played, I played. So I love that game. I'm trying to find all the secret ones in the demo. There's a lot. There's a lot of levels in the demo.
There are a lot of
To play. So I'm well. I think I'm about 70% because it gives you a number when you go to the thing in the middle. It tells you how many you've done. And I think I'm about 75% through. So I've not got so many to find now, but they're hidden all over the place. So.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm doing them. You know, I've not got to the point yet where I've got completely stumped. You know, I keep on figuring them out as I'm going along, and I'm like, they've added all the complexity in now. There's like Gemini ones, and then there's ones that you can't have. You know, they've got to be complete opposites. You know, so you can't have the same two shapes next to each other, and then some of them need to be the same shape next to each other in the same puzzle.
Yeah, those can really do your head in.
They can, but I really like it. You know, I've not got to a point where I've like can't do one. You know, I haven't come to one where which I can't complete after scratching my head for a bit. I figure it out, and I'm like, this is my kind of game.
Yeah. I played a level this week, and it started out by saying, because it's a very big grid and like a lot of stuff in the corners and on the sides where it's clearly just one brick but sticking out, and it said, and they all had to be the bent 3, and it said guessing on a big board can cause you major headaches. Only fill in when you know for sure that's the one that, you know, whatever. And I was like, fuck that. I'll get it. And like I filled in the, you know, and then there's like 2 here and 1 here that's empty. And I'm like, that didn't work. But I didn't start all over. I just, you know, erased a little here, erased a little there, and then tried again. Like I eventually got it.
But also what I think is really cool about it, sometimes you can see automatically where some of them have to go, and then you work around that, don't you? You're like, oh, that has to go there, because nothing else can fit there. So there's a few of them where that's how I tend to work. I look for the ones that I know can't have any other shape in it, and then I work out from that. You know, I just sort of put the ones where I definitely know they go there, and then sort of work around it. But I love it. Do you know, Duke, best recommendation you've ever given me. I love this game.
It's a good one.
I still haven't.
I'm glad you like it.
I still haven't bought it.
Oh, buy it.
I still haven't bought it because I've not finished the demo yet. But I think once I finish do everything in the demo, I'll buy the full game. Good. You know what I mean? I'm just working my way through the demo at the moment. But I love the fact that it saves in the demo, and you go back to it and it still saves where you were up to. Yeah, I love it. Love this game. I think it's excellent.
Glad to hear it.
Anything else from you, Duke?
No. I think we just got the.
Well, I've got one more game. Yeah, one more game to talk about. I started Chroma Gun 2 Die Hard this week, the full game.
Oh, the full game. Okay.
And I've had it. It's totally different. It is so different to the demo.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't even come across the bits in the demo yet.
Maybe it's not going to be in the full game.
I don't know whether it is or not. I think that was maybe just a standalone thing they did to.
Is it for the better that does it feel better than the demo, or is it not as good as the demo?
The voice actor seems different somehow, and it's actually really funny. So the first guy who does the voice acting, you know, who's guiding you around the first bit, excellent. And the lines are really well written, really funny. Laughed more than one occasion as I was playing the game.
Nice.
And it just gives you yellow. So you have yellow for ages. So the first however many levels you do are just yellow. So it gives you that for a long time. And then you get the multiple color gun. And then you get transported to another dimension. And I love it. I think the full game.
Sorry.
It does take my brain to another dimension. It does.
So I guess when you're playing it, you have to pay close attention.
Yeah, I've definitely got to play close attention. That is very early Prodigy song.
Yeah.
But yeah, outer space. But
wind it up.
I love it. I think this is far better than the demo, and I like the demo enough to buy the game. Yeah. But I think the demo didn't do it a disservice, but I don't think it was as slick as the actual game.
Yeah.
And I've only got stumped maybe once or twice, and I'm a fair way in. I played it for probably about 2 or 3 hours, so I've played a fair chunk of it. And I don't think it's that long. I think it's only about 6 or 7 hours long, so I don't think it's like a huge game. But yeah, I think it's really, really well done. I think they've done a really good job of taking like the Portal sort of idea and making it their own. You know, it is different enough that it
Right.
doesn't feel like it's copying Portal, apart from the testing chambers and the voiceover and.
Yeah.
But the actual puzzle mechanics themselves are different. Do
Yeah,
you
of
know what I
course.
mean?
Sure.
But yeah, I love it. I can't. Again, another big, massive recommendation for me, Chroma Gun 2. I don't even know how I came across this in the first place. So I can't
Was
even
it
remember
on
how
a
I came
Next
across it.
Fest or some demo
Don't
that
know.
just showed up?
Don't know. Don't know.
Don't
Don't
know?
know how I came
Don't
across
know?
the demo. I just happened.
know?
I don't know whether I was searching for something and that came up as a recommend. You know when it does a you might like
Yeah.
this game,
Right.
and it was something that I don't. It was completely random. I feel
Yeah.
like it was totally random that I ended up playing the demo, and then yeah, I'm loving the game. Works perfectly on Steam Deck. Looks great. Works great. Yeah,
Cool.
massive. Another massive recommendation for me. Chroma Gun 2. Die
right.
Hard. It's very good.
You heard it from
Very
Stu,
good.
people.
Very good. Right.
Yeah.
I guess we should start to, discuss Play My Game, bitch.
Bitch, bitch, bitch. Yeah, bitch! Yeah, bitch! Play my game, bitch.
Yeah, it's got the Breaking Bad connection.
This is the part of the game, a show where we talk about a game that we all played this week, and this week's game is Super Meat Boy 3D.
Yeah.
Now, for those
First
who
of
don't know,
all-
I have played Super Meat Boy and
finished it.
defeated that game
You did.
twice.
You finished it twice.
Yes.
So,
I was a huge fan of the first one.
so first of all, I want to say it looks very good. I mean,
Yes, it does.
graphically, looks great. The blood effects are just disgusting.
Yes.
It looks
They're very
great.
effective. I will say that the blood effects have less of an impact than they do in the first game, because the first game everything else is gray and black. So
Yeah.
when the red shows up, it's like you can see it. It really stands out. This game is fully, colored. There's blue skies. There's green grass,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera. So the blood, the blood can stand out at times, but sometimes it doesn't stand out as much.
Depends
Or
how
whatever.
much there is. Chinny,
Depends on how much
what
there
were your first impressions?
I thought it looked very good. Like the opening cutscene and everything was like very polished and good.
Yeah.
And I know it's a very successful game, so they've got money behind it. And in terms of like how he sort of moves, it sort of felt the same, even though you're moving in 3D. It sort of felt like you were playing the same game in a way, like the how sort of twitchy he is and how reactive he is,
Very
and
twitchy.
and how he slides and moves and sounds. It sort of feels
Yeah.
exactly the same. I mean, I think the elephant in the room really is like it's just harder to judge space in 3D. Like in 2D, you know where you stand. There's 2 dimensions.
Yeah.
With 3D, even though they've got the circle to help you know where you're gonna land, it which does help.
It
It just makes everything slightly harder. And
Wow.
I thought it was, there's something there, and I thought that it's really well made, but I don't really sort of get this like big, like overwhelming, like, oh my god, this is fantastic, like I did with the first one. So I thought the 3D sort of, where else do you go with the franchise than 3D, and or make more 2D
Honestly, I'd
levels?
rather they just give us another 100 levels
Yeah,
of Super Meat.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say what I think. I liked the first few levels. I thought they were fine, and I liked I kept redoing them to try and get the A++ time or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And
I
I-
didn't mess with that at all.
And I got a couple. I got a couple of those. So, and I worked out how to cut corners, how to save time when you're doing the level. I'm like, yeah, no, I can play this. I like this. I like this. And then they introduced wall running,
Yeah.
right? And the wall running mechanic is fucking stupid, because the first time you run up a wall, it's like at an angle that's in line with where you're running towards. So when you jump, you just run straight over. Second
Right.
one straight on. When you run
Yeah.
straight at the wall and then try to run right, it doesn't. It just stands upright and falls off. And it was so unintuitive, because you have to run at an angle at the wall, and then keep pressing right at the same time and not run on, jump onto the wall and then go right. You've got to do it in a continuous motion. And I fell off about 15 times and I thought, I'm done. And I didn't play any more of it. That, I was just like, no, this fucking control scheme is fucked. That is not the way to implement it.
And I think that has to do with the 3D as well, because I was talking to the Duchess about it and she's like, well, why is this so different just because you have another dimension? And I was like, because when you are playing the first one in 2D and you had to land on one specific point, that's hard enough to do in 2 dimensions, right?
Yeah.
But now when it's 3 dimensions, god damn, it's so... And like there's a case to be made for letting us control the camera. There's a case to be made for us not having to control the camera. Like I don't think there's an easy answer to that question, but it certainly is frustrating to not be able to control the camera, because then you're kind of guessing how much space is there between you and the thing that's like 30 degrees northwest of you. You know what I mean? Like it's,
and absolutely,
there's a lot of...
If you run and jump at the wall, you've also got to get the right angle to be high enough to go over and the top and land on the platform at the other side.
Right.
Right.
And I mean, there was stuff kind of like that in the first game, but again, when it's 2 dimensions, it doesn't, I mean, look, I had trouble with a few levels on this, restarted them, did better. You know, it does the thing at the end of each level where it shows the different paths that you took to finally get there. But I felt it like when I was playing it, I was just kind of like, this feels like another 3D platformer. And the world has a lot of those already. And yes, it's frenetic, and yes, it's hard, and yes, it's spinning, you know, drills and blades, but it just doesn't have the same magic that the first one did.
For me, it just didn't. I mean, the earlier levels, the first few levels felt quite fluid.
Yeah.
But when I got to that wall running thing, I'm just like, this does not feel fluid anymore. It just feels like difficult unnecessarily.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, and I agree with you that the wall running is not I felt it was okay, but I think that, to be fair, the first game was not always fluid. You know what I mean? Like, it was often very frustrating, and I think that that's what they have always specialized in. So the fact that it is a frustrating mechanic in the game, I think the developers are fine with that. You know what I mean? Because it requires this deftness of learning and then figuring out how to actually do it with your hands, which is tough.
Yeah. So I'm done with it anyway. I ain't playing anymore.
Well,
of this.
I got to the boss.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got the boss.
I think.
Who's the boss? Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
I don't know. Just a big
Tony Danza
guy with 2 chainsaw arms. I don't know.
Okay. I don't think I fought that person.
And the reason why I got to the boss is because I'm better than you two.
Yeah, you
are.
But I got to the boss and I was like, basically the boss became just things that I have to remember to do. You know what I mean? Like, I have to remember to jump here.
Go up here, jump this way,
and I was like,
dodge that.
Nah, that's not for me. I never finished the 2D one, and that's the good one. So this one had no chance. And I did like Super Meat Boy, and back in the day, I loved N+, and N+ was a bit of me, and that was like a really hard 2D platformer. And I always had the intention of beating Super Meat Boy one day, and when I played it, I just wasn't in the right frame of mind, and I never came back to it. But you know
why that is? Because I'm a better gamer than you are.
Now that's petty.
You're right. My bad.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, that's pretty cheap.
Because we know that I am buzzing.
Hey.
So yeah, I think if I were to go back to the 2D one, I'd enjoy it. But the 3D, to finish the 3D one before the 2D one, there's no way I would do that.
Again, to be clear, I don't know that I would say I enjoyed Super Meat Boy. It's very satisfying when you finish it. But I don't want to get it twisted and make it seem like I enjoyed my time playing that game.
No, well, the person.
But it is a great game.
The person
And
on the video that we're watching now is just flying through it, and he's got to the
A+
boss.
is all the way. He knows exactly where the band is.
He got to the boss in 11 minutes, and it took me like, I don't know, 20
however many goes.
Yeah, so very impressive.
So Super Meat Boy 3D, I'm not going to give it a thumbs down exactly.
No. I think it's
I'll give it a thumbs up, but it's just not for me.
I think it's good. I think it does what it says on the tin and what you expect it to
And
do.
then the other question is,
quite well.
if this came out when I played the original, would I enjoy it? Like, is it possible that just my age and my attitude towards games is such that I'm not going to enjoy this in the way that I enjoy it?
Yeah, maybe.
Or, yeah, I don't have the
But
determination.
you could say that about any game you play. You know.
Yeah,
like-
of course, absolutely. If Skyrim came out today, would I still love it as much? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Don't know.
We all
Would
know
you
that.
love it?
Everybody would still like Red Dead Redemption, no matter what year
Maybe.
or age they were when they played it. So, because that's the greatest game ever made. So that's Super Meat Boy 3D.
That's Super Meat Boy 3D. We got 3 votes for meh.
Yeah, mine's a meh.
Is yours a thumbs up or a down, though, Stu?
It's hard to say.
I think it's an
hard
up
to
because
say.
I think the game looks
It's-
great and
It's
plays
There's nothing
well.
really
but-
wrong with it.
Yeah,
No.
but, well, apart from that wall running.
You don't like the
control.
wall running mechanic?
No.
Is
And
that
for
a game
me,
breaker?
It's a game breaker, yeah, because if that had been more work
Game breaker.
I think I'd have been more inclined to carry on playing the demo, and it
The
stopped me playing
cutscene,
the
the
demo.
cutscenes are unbelievable, aren't they?
They are
Cutscene.
unbelievable, and I get all that,
Crazy.
but it's all about gameplay, Chinny, as you know.
I know, yeah. I don't think the gameplay's good.
It's
Just
got to all be good though, not just 90% of it.
can't be asked. That's what it is. I can't be asked.
Yeah, it can't be
yeah.
asked.
Can't be asked to play.
But yeah,
it.
the cutscenes look beautiful. Look beautiful.
Yeah.
Next week, guys, there's not a lot come out this week that we could.
Barbie
play, to be
Horse
fair.
Trails.
No. we're not
Barbie
playing
Horse
that.
Trails. Why not? Give me one good reason.
Why?
What's the name of the game?
Reason.
Barbie
Why?
Horse Trails.
No.
That is the
abs-
Let's
reason.
have Rosa.
That is
Yeah.
the
Let's
reason.
have
to-
Rosa play that and
Absolutely
see
not.
what she thinks.
Rosa has
What
never
a-
seen a video game, so it
No,
would
she's
blow
not
her
gonna see
mind.
This is a
big
great
game.
place for her to start.
What about Microsoft Bubble?
Or we could play Barbie Horse Trails.
No.
What's Microsoft Bubble?
A puzzle game. It looks a bit like, I don't know, Tetris.
It came
or
out with
whatever.
Windows 3.1.
Let's see what comes out
know.
in the week because something might come out.
Yeah, there might be something else coming out. I haven't looked at it coming up.
All right, if we haven't picked anything by Wednesday, we all agree then we'll do Barbie Horse Trails.
Barbie
Okay.
Horse Trails. Yeah.
I don't actually want to play Barbie Horse Trails. I think it would be very funny for us to use that for the
Yeah.
Play My Game Bitch because it's so different from what we usually play.
It is
Because it's
definitely
episode
different.
50, we should get other people to play it and join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on. Play it.
Barbie.
Don't make
Barbie
me break
Horse
your
Trails,
face.
apparently.
All right, so is it time for news? Do anybody have any news? Or are we jumping right
I've
into
not
it?
got any news. I haven't seen anything
don't have
interesting
any
this week. It's been fairly quiet week.
Other than I keep seeing articles about like AI doing war games goes for nuclear weapons 90% of the time. I'm like, oh God, no.
Yeah, well, that's what they do because they don't care. They have no. They're not bothered, are they?
That's why we have to
AI
program them to have empathy.
AI doesn't care. It's like, what's the
Program a
most
conscience into the
efficient
thing,
way
please.
to
Conscience,
stop a war?
empathy,
Let's
human
let's
life equals
bomb them-
good. Put
bomb
that
them
in
with
the
a
source
nuclear
code,
weapon.
right down at the kernel level. Jesus Christ. Well, then we might not make as much money. Ugh. All right, so we're going into email then. Is that correct?
Yes, we are going
Okay.
into emails.
All right, well, as soon as I unmute YouTube.
Email on a northbound train. We had some dinner, then we danced in the rain.
Okay.
Beautiful. No
Beautiful.
notes. Yeah.
So, Alex Green, he wrote in last week.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether you remember, but Alex was a little bit angry regarding Balatro.
I do remember that.
Because he played loads of Balatro and he was sucking his life away because he was just couldn't stop playing it. And then he said, fuck it, I'm done. So this week he's been playing another game and hopefully he's not as angry. That would be good, wouldn't it, if he wasn't as angry about
That
whatever
would be
he's played this
nice.
week.
We don't want anyone to be angry. That's my
Don't
thing.
want we don't want people to be angry. So this is what he has entitled this week's email. Hell bored us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And he says, hello.
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 There has been a spring sale on Xbox. So I picked up Helldivers 2.
Ah.
I have heard lots of good things about it and seen many
That's a
clips
great
and
name.
thought, I should have picked that up. It's on sale.
Yeah.
After about an hour, I got bored of it. But maybe because
What?
I was playing on. Wait a minute. Let him finish.
Go ahead.
But maybe because I was playing on trivial difficulty, and I don't know how to change it. And I do now. And now advanced to medium difficulty. But when I first played some randomer during my game, and the objective was to destroy a spore, I have to play Dance Dance Revolution in order to get out the orbital strike stratagem.
Yes, that's correct.
I threw it at the spore, but it bounced off. I had to wait 90 seconds before I could play Dance Dance Revolution to get the orbital strike again. I threw it at the ground, but it wasn't close enough to the spore, and the orbital strike missed it. I then had to wait another third of 90 seconds to play Dance Dance Revolution again. Went as close to the top of the spore as I could get. I chucked it on the ground, and you're not going to believe this, it fucking bounced off again. With having
What?
a level 150 player with me in the game, and I'm only level 1. And I missed this stationary fucking object 3 fucking times, and just quit out of embarrassment.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's annoying that you have to use that particular thing. Is there no other way for you to destroy the spore?
I don't know. We can't ask
If
him.
it's
I mean,
that
it's an
hard to get
email
the
dude.
orbital thing, it's been a while since I played it, but if it's that hard to get the orbital strike to hit it,
Shoot it.
you
Shoot
shouldn't
it a
have to
lot.
use that one
I
thing.
imagine.
You just shoot it a lot, yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
I'm sorry
anyway-
that it's that frustrating because it is a good game. I enjoyed playing
It's a great
it for a
game.
while.
It carries on. There is more. There is a little bit more.
Go ahead. Keep
So
going.
I turned off randomness joining my game in the settings, and I've just been playing solo. It's an okay game. I can see why people like it, but just becomes too repetitive and stale after a while. So I don't think it's enjoyable.
On your
Well, you gotta
own.
play with other people.
Yeah,
man.
on your own.
It's not a game to be played on your own. And I'm talking to somebody who plays a lot of games on his own.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a roll of the dice to play with randos, but that's the only way to play it if you don't have friends playing with you.
In the spring
I don't
sale,
think
I also bought Death Stranding. And before I tell you what else I bought, please be as spoiler free as you can, because I never played these games originally, but I have some questions. Oh, here we go. Here we
Okay.
go.
I assume you don't want us to answer these questions.
Well, I think we've got to be careful how we answer these questions.
Okay.
So I picked up the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which are the
Oh,
remasters of all
snap.
3 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
What is the best way to tackle these games? Do I play the? You've got to play them in
Of
order.
course you
That
play
is
them in
the
order.
first
What kind
rule.
of question is that?
We played them one after the other. Ginny and I did a thing, didn't we? Where
Very
we did
recently.
does it hold up?
Does
well,
it
it's not
hold
that
up?
recent. It's not that recent,
It's
now,
about
but we played
4
all 3
years
games.
ago. Yeah.
It's quite a long time ago now.
Really? 4 years ago?
Probably.
So
yeah.
if you want, you can play these games and go back and listen to what we thought playing the 3
In
games.
fact-
we
there you
played
go.
them twice.
In
now.
fact,
we played both games.
Alex Green, I will do some typing and find out what episode that was.
Yeah, Ginny will
Ooh,
find
thank
that out
goodness he's
for
been
you.
keeping this database.
But he said, do I play the first game, then leave it a couple of months,
no.
and
we
play
don't
the
have to-
second, leave it a couple of months, and play the third? I'll just go through all 3 games in one
Nah,
season.
just
So
go
he
through
wasn't
it.
asking them in what order, so I'll
Oh,
take
okay,
that
got
back.
If
Take that back.
don't play big games in between them is what I would say. If you
Yeah,
if you
'cause
want a
they
bit
are
of a
big
break,
games.
if you want a bit of
I
a
agree with that.
break, play like a small puzzle game or a little
Skyrim.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, Kingdom
100
Come
hours of
Deliverance
Skyrim.
2 and The Witcher 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Now play like like a little puzzle or a Tetris or I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever.
The Artisan of Gillamith.
But don't play like a similar.
There
type
is,
game.
I mean, the one thing
play
to
The Witcher 3.
say. Yeah, the one thing to say, they're not huge games. I think the first one took us about 20 to 30
I
hours.
think the first one's shorter than that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit might be a
because the
little bit short,
legendary
about
editions
20.
they're a bit more trimmed down because
Yeah.
especially with Mass Effect 3 because there's in the legendary edition there isn't the thing where you've got to grind for like
yeah, for
like there's like a multiplayer like a
stuff.
wave
Yeah.
like multiplayer thing
Horde
that
mode.
you can't horde mode that you can't play in that one because it's all gone now, but that sort of extended it a bit and that's trimmed down.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and also the
Um,
Mass Effect 1, the way it plays in the legendary edition plays more like 2 and 3, but the original
Yeah,
Mass
it does.
Effect I don't think it even had cover. Like it was really like
Yeah.
No, I
Right.
think it did.
I think it
vaguely
might have done, but it
remember
didn't work the same. It was
It
better
wasn't very
in 2.
good though. It didn't work very well.
Yeah, so it was like Yeah, it just worked.
In 2, it became a bit more Gears of War-ish, didn't it? The cover
Yeah.
system. It was like,
So the episodes where we played Mass Effect are episode 6 to 9, and the episode is called Nap Time, and that was on
Go for a nap right now.
January 24th, 2022.
wow.
Day before the most important
Long way,
birthday
long
ever.
time ago.
4 years ago. So
Yeah, and then how long did we play them? Well, we played all 3,
we
didn't
played
we?
Mass Effect 1. Yeah, we played Mass Effect 1 January, and then in March we played Mass Effect 2, and then in April we played Mass Effect 3. So bang on 4 years ago to the day, pretty much. We played Mass Effect 3.
So if you want to go back and find out what we thought of those games, you can go back and listen
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, play it. The one bit of advice I would give you: don't do what I do the first time I played Mass Effect, and forget to level up your party. So make sure
Level up.
you distribute your points to your party as well as
There's
yourself.
2 things to think of: squabble up and level up. Just remember
Yeah.
those 2 things.
Don't be a
Yeah,
thicky dum dum.
Yeah, don't do what I
Yeah.
did and think, why do I keep dying all the time? Oh, I know, because my party's shit. Yeah, so make sure you level up your party. But other than that, they're very self-sufficient. They'll just get on with it. You can order them about, but to be honest with you, they're not too bad if you just leave them to their own devices. They'll just crack
But level
on.
them up.
Yeah. So enjoy it though. But I'm hoping the next email you send regarding Mass Effect won't be an angry one.
No.
Yeah,
because
I hope not.
it's such a great game. We love that. It's one of our favorite games ever. We all, and we
Great-
have very
one of the
rarely
most
agreed.
universally acclaimed
Yeah.
games.
We've said
Yeah.
on the show, if anybody doesn't like it, we hate them, I think.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hate them. Stop listening.
We actively
Yeah,
hate
you don't
Um,
deserve to hear our voices.
But yeah, we very rarely agree on anything. And the one thing we all agree on is how good Mass Effect is as a series.
That's right. This was
Yeah.
the golden age of BioWare.
Also, on an achievement side of things, is there a point of no return? I think there's one in each of the games, isn't
Yeah.
there? There's a point of no return in all 3.
Yeah.
And they're pretty clear about it. Like, hey,
Yeah, and they
it's about
tell
to
you.
be serious.
Yeah, yeah. So it gives you that chance if you do
Just
want
as it should be. Yeah, if a game's
wanna-
going to have
wanna-
something like that, they need to let you know, hey, this after this, you
Yeah.
can't go back.
Yeah. So if you want to tidy up those side quests, because he said before you play last mission, you must complete all the side quests first, etc. There's not a ton of side quests, to be honest. There is,
In
and the
3,
best ones are
in 3,
the squad ones. The squad side quests are brilliant.
Yeah, as always.
So make sure you do those. Make sure, and
Yep.
they're very useful as well. They help in the long run. Yeah, enjoy it because you're in for a treat. You're in for it, and it did hold up, didn't
Yeah.
it? We both Chinny and I agreed.
Yes,
that
it held
definitely
up.
held up. Yeah, it definitely did.
Yeah.
It definitely did.
All right, cool. Anything else in the email?
Okay. No, that was it. So thank you, Alex.
Okay, thank
I
you,
look
Alex.
forward to finding out what you think about Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, next email this evening is from Jason.
Oh, Jason.
And it's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one because
What, from Jason? No.
No, not in that respect. Not weird in that respect. It's weird because Millie is in Australia, as we know, and all she's been doing all day is texting us and WhatsApping us because she's been sat watching Justin Bieber at Coachella
Yes.
and getting super excited about Justin Bieber and how amazing his set was and that he played, he played everything. He played what the fans wanted. You know what I mean? Apparently, he played Baby and oh God, honestly, she's so funny. Now, what's interesting about Millie was when she was about 8 or 9, she absolutely hated Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah?
So much so that when we used to go roller skating, if the DJ put Baby on or any of Justin Bieber songs on while she would stop roller skating and sit at the side of the rink until it had finished.
Wow. What changed?
I don't know. She refused to skate to Justin Bieber.
Crazy.
That's how vehement her hate of him was.
That's
And
weird.
then at some point, when she was about 15, she was suddenly a Bieber or whatever. A believer. It's a believer, isn't it?
That's
That's what they call it.
suspicious.
She was suddenly a believer. And she has been ever
That's
since.
weird.
And she absolutely loves Justin Bieber now.
Well,
She absolutely
apparently she
loves it.
loves him enough to go to Coachella to see him.
No, she didn't go to Coachella. She's been watching it on the telly.
Oh.
The Coachella is not in Australia, dude.
I don't know where the hell these things are.
No, she's been watching
Okay,
on
so
YouTube.
she's been
or
watching.
whatever.
So she went to Australia in order to watch TV. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So rather than getting out and about today, she's
That's
been
even
sat
more
watching
bizarre.
Justin Bieber all day.
Okay.
And she was very funny as well because she's like, "Oh, so amazing what he did! He got his laptop on stage, and while he was doing the show, he was live streaming it to YouTube at the same time. Oh my god,
That's
it was
amazing. If only there were other people there with cameras that could have somehow
I
put it on
know.
YouTube.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
So that being said, Jason's email begins: Justin Bieber, handheld Peters and the moon. I was like, how
Okay.
weird is that? So, Millie's been mad about Bieber, and Jason's sending an email about Bieber. So he says, hey, veterans, ignore my last email subpoena for Duke. He'll just yell at me. Plus, subpoenas
Okay.
are useless in this environment. Ask Pam Bondi. I don't know what that means. I'm
Not
assuming it's
most
a
of
reference.
99% of subpoenas are not useless. Only if you're going against the man, and the man has never answered a subpoena. So, yes, it's a different era, but it's also not a different era at the same time.
They are
on.
sometimes useless. Sometimes useless.
1% of the time, if you're going after the man, yes.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's a great album. But take one of his shit records that didn't do so well, and he says, hey, sorry, I know it's shit, but I'm going to do updates to fix the bugs and then reset it. Or maybe he takes his best album and continuously updates it, leaving no true record of the original except for guys like me that hold the physical gold. Another thing, what if he uses AI for the updates? Personally, I think AI are invested heavily in the stock market and digital assets, and they're going to control your bowel movements within the year. But hey, I say a lot of things. You keep living in your bubbles. So I have no idea what any of that means. I'm assuming that's in reference to a Justin Bieber album. Is my Beautiful
No, that's
Dark
Kanye
Twisted
West.
Dark Sweet Twisted is Kanye West.
Kanye West.
So what's that got to do with Justin Bieber?
I have no idea what they have to do with each other. I know that Kanye is trying to rehabilitate his image.
He's gonna
and
AI
say,
his
like,
album.
I'm
Is that what
sorry,
he's
I
doing?
was selling T-shirts with swastikas on them,
Hmm.
but he's gonna have to do more than just say sorry. I
I don't know,
needs
Duke.
help.
I forgive
I
him.
don't know. I don't
Needs
know.
to, he needs to get some help.
I forgive him.
Okay.
That Hitler song was a banger, man. Well, I don't know what you.
Yeah.
Because you can't
Hey.
just set something on fire, walk away, and then be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I set that
Oh, I
on fire."
should've
Like,
done that.
there are
But you
people now.
can.
Someone on the podcast I was listening to said, like, he has the ear of a lot of these manosphere guys, and if he were to tell them, like, dude, this is what we should be doing, and walk them towards something, based on humanity and conscience and making the world a slightly better place, they would follow him. But he doesn't want to do that. He just wants to make money. So
Do you
what?
know?
Yeah.
Weirdly, the world is a scary place currently because I work with a girl at work.
That is scary.
That's such a
That is
sentence.
scary. Ugh, when do girls
Um,
allowed in the workplace?
Kay, I'm not saying I watched this, but Kay is watching Married at First Sight Australia at the moment. I'm
You
not
watch
saying
it.
I've watched this
You
show.
watch it. You watch it.
But there's a dude on that at the moment called Tyson, right? And he's an absolute cock.
Right. So,
Right, and
so
Of course, they don't put normal people on TV.
No.
They find
No,
the
they
most dysfunctional, fucked up people ever, because
And
that's
he's-
what makes people watch.
He's ex-army. He's misogynistic. He wants a woman to be. What did he describe it
Trad
as?
wife.
No, submissive. He wants a woman in his
Submissive. Well, same thing.
relationship to be submissive, right?
Yeah.
So he spouts all this
This
shit
is a person
about
that
her.
should be on television. Let's
Yeah,
platform
and he's
him.
like, oh, all these woke people, fucking hate them, and all this stuff, right? And I was telling, there's a woman at work who's been watching it also, and I was talking to her about it, and I'm like, where did he find these people? You know what I mean? Like you said, where did he find these weird people who they put on these shows who like that? And you know what she said? She's got a 20-year-old son who's just like that.
Oh, for God's
I
sake!
know
So she
when-
failed as a mother then.
I was like,
Well, I shouldn't say
I
that.
told
'cause
Kay.
There's so many
Well,
ways that kids can go astray. That's not fair. I
True,
shouldn't have said. That's
true.
my bad.
But she said that's how he thinks about girls, right? And I said to Kay, I told Kay, and she was like, "You wouldn't admit to that, would you? I'd be embarrassed if that was my son and he was like that. I wouldn't tell anyone." I was just like, oh.
I mean,
But yeah,
it's so depressing to see men get pulled down this rabbit hole and, get sucked in this algorithm and lose all sight of their humanity. It's so, and this is why we have to break up the monopolies and regulate these companies, man. Because it's not just about like, oh, I don't like what that person said. They're ruining people's lives. They're legit ruining people's lives with these algorithms because the way to make money is by rage baiting everything. So people just get angrier and angrier and angrier.
Look, YouTube and Facebook have just lost massive court cases regarding this sort of stuff,
Good.
But
Keep
they
them
didn't
coming.
do it, man. They don't make stuff addictive. They're not making it addictive.
Uh-huh.
They're not using
Whatever.
any algorithms to make people get hooked on, social
Sure.
media.
That's what they say
stuff.
when they're in court. When they're behind their executive suite doors, it's a very different story.
It's
So,
like,
you know
how can we
what? I
make this stuff
believe-
like heroin? You know what I mean?
course.
We want this
Oh,
stuff like
this is causing
cocaine.
a spike in suicide for teen girls? Whatever. Keep ratcheting up.
How
the
much money
algorithm.
are we making, though? How much
Exactly.
money is there in this? So anyway, Jason continues. Hey, I
just
told
wanna
you stop
just want to point
listening."
out, can you like and subscribe to our channel, please?
Yeah, please do. Please do. Well, like virtual crack.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you stop listening to the donkey bangers at IGN. I got news you could use right here. Replaced. We only talked about this on the show this
Yeah.
very week. I've spoken about
Stu's
it.
way
I
ahead
love
of
that game. I've got that wish listed. It's out in 2 days, by the way. I had a look. It's out on the 14th. Put it in your diary, people. Replaced is out on the 14th. And the Gecko Gods released this week. I don't know what the Gecko Gods is, but I'm going to look it up. GTA 6 may leak soon if Rockstar doesn't pay up. And my gaming this week consists of me poisoning wine at specific camps because that's the best way to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This game is Oblivion 2.0. I am the Dark Brotherhood. That'd be great if I could sort of not get killed nearly every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. Anyway, I never listened to Justin Bieber before, but watching him reflect and duet with his younger self at Coachella was like seeing yourself as a kid looking at the moon.
Is everybody watching the Coachella show?
They must have
except-
done.
Like, what the fuck?
Must have done. Kid looking at the moon, wondering if we ever landed on it, only to watch us circle it today. Do you know, I said this to Kay. I'm like, 1969, we landed on that thing. Now they're just going around it.
For now.
They're
Well,
just
they've
flying.
gotten further away
now.
from the Earth than any humans ever have.
For
Just
now.
And that's a
around
pretty
it.
cool picture of the moon real big and the Earth
There's a
behind
reason
it
why they
small.
landed on the moon on the Apollo 11, not Apollo 1, because they have to do stuff. They have to test
Oh,
the
yeah.
equipment. So any fucker that goes, oh, well, no, it's because it's fucking Artemis 2, not 11, they are planning to land on it. Calm
Are they planning to land on it?
down. Yes.
I know. Yeah, they are doing. I get all that, right? And I know this furthest away from the Earth shit, but it ain't that much further because, what was it, Apollo 13, that sort of had to do the exact same thing they've just done. And it wasn't by a lot that they're the furthest. It wasn't like, they're not the first people to go around the moon.
No, but like
fine.
in every Apollo mission, one person would go around the moon. But this one went further around the moon than.
I know, I get you.
So
I get you.
there's
Only 100 feet further, Chinny.
Yeah, it wasn't by a lot. It
But
wasn't like
there's,
they were.
there's three people that go on the Apollo missions. 2
500
land on
miles
the moon.
further.
One stays in the fucking pod. So there was always somebody that went around the back of it and was like,
And as Carl Pilkington said, he was the loneliest man in the world.
But do you know what?
He was trying to say he was furthest from all other
he
humans.
was lonely.
Yes, go ahead, Stu. What? Tell us.
We're 67 years further on, so I fucking damn think that they're better at doing it these days than
They
they
are
were
better at
Yeah,
doing
fucking
it these
damn
days.
67
Come on,
years
NASA,
ago.
fuck.
Jesus Christ.
They
You
are
suck,
better.
and we hate you now.
Yeah, but we're not
Yeah.
we're not in a race with Russia now, so there's no rush. Do you know what I mean?
There's no rush.
We're in a race with China.
We're in a race
God.
with China.
Yeah, China, man.
China.
What's the matter with you? Anyway, he continues. Not a fan of Bieber, though.
Why does
Why are you
Bieber
watching
keep?
him at Coachella?
Why does he keep?
You know, when there's somebody that I'm not a fan of, I don't go looking for
I
them on
know.
YouTube.
I
Anyway,
know.
let me just finish.
Go ahead.
Not a fan of Bieber, though catchy at times. but he landed at Coachella and circled it at the same time. I know Millie was beside herself. I'm telling you, she was absolutely like, "This is amazing." Maybe I am a fan now that he's updated his originals and his past self live for the world to see. People are calling his performance lazy. I'm calling it a masterpiece. You should definitely gift that concert to M, Stu. Other than that, enjoy. Millie's already on it. She's all over that, mate. So I don't need to gift anything to her. She's watched it live today or whenever he was on. Other than that, enjoy the moon while you can. It will never be the same. And Chinny's leaving soon. What a twat. Lee and Clementine will remember that. I like that. Lee and Clementine will remember that.
I'm going to the moon. That's why I'm leaving.
Why don't you just saw off your Peters mic? Well, I think you're doing that as well, aren't you?
Oh, does he mean to chop off my penis?
I'm assuming that's a testicle reference.
So is he insinuating that because I'm leaving the show, I'm not a man?
No. I think he's saying you should get a vasectomy, and he's instead of saying have your vas deferens snipped, he's saying get your Peters cut off.
Yeah,
which I guess Peters.
I thought he meant
testicles.
Because
I don't know how the reference why Peters are testicles, but I'm assuming.
I thought he meant because I'm not coming on the show, because I'm not like, listen, woman, you look after the kids.
Right.
No, I think he's saying don't have any more babies, is what I think he's saying.
The point is, it would be silly of him to say that because we're all cucks on here.
Yeah.
So
that is true.
Leaving the show, if anything, makes you more of a real man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I am going to have a vasectomy after this child. And
woo! Snip, snap, snip, snap.
I was talking about it last night.
Snip.
I was at a party last night. And I was talking about it, and I said, "There's a woman there. I haven't seen her for."
You just met someone randomly. Hi, my name's Mike. I'm going to have a vasectomy soon.
I'm going to have my balls snipped.
It was my best mate's birthday party. He turned 40. He's 40 today. So shout out to Marsh. Marsh is 40 today.
Happy birthday, Marshy.
And he's got family and cousins and that I haven't seen for many years. And one of them was a woman, his cousin called Steph, and I was talking to her.
Hey, Steph, guess what?
No, we were talking.
Balls
you make it sound like it's weird.
It is a bit weird.
But it was her and her husband.
Somebody. Yeah.
It was her and her husband, and we've known each other for years. And they asked us like, "Are you having any more after this one?" Because Tara was there.
You could have just said no.
I said no. I said I am getting it chopped off.
See, you didn't even have to say any of that,
because
did you?
because it sparks a conversation.
Nah, funny.
And the reason why
to say
it's funny. And I always go in for the joke. And what came up after that was something very funny, where she explained. She pointed to her husband and said he chickened out, right, doing it. And I was like, "Oh, right, you didn't do it." And he was like, "No, I went there, went to the hospital that I was at, the hospital, pulled my trousers down.
Did he
shaved everything.
Oh
right?
my God! If you're gonna go ahead and shave, then you gotta do it. And the shaving's the hardest part.
He was there, and the nurse was like, "Are you ready?" And he went, "No." And I was like, "Oh my God,
no, I am not. This was a huge mistake. Goodbye."
Like, you bottled out like right there, and he was like, "Yep." Yeah. I was like,
I mean, "That's your last chance."
I don't want to keep my balls.
Wow. So what I'm gonna say is like, how much of it can you cut off? Can you cut off more of it? No, Mr. Chin, we don't cut off anything. It's just a
penis off.
It's just a tube inside the testicle.
No,
I want to look down and see just
I
skin.
See smooth Kendall.
Yeah, and like a little tap valve for my wee. That's all I want. That's it. I don't want anything. No, we can't do that, Mr. Chin. And please, can you get out? And you're not supposed to pull your trousers down in the waiting room, Mr. Chin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We actually don't do that at the opticians.
No.
Well, you do today.
You do today. Yeah. So I will be. I'll vlog it if you want, Jason. If you're that interested.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do it live.
Vlog
only Mike Chin's OnlyFans.
Yeah. I'll vlog it. See if they put that on YouTube.
On that beautiful image in my head. Let's do some speak pipes. We've got a couple of those.
I'll definitely send some pics to you, Stu.
Speak pipe. It's the way to leave a message for us.
Okay, so the first one. Now that we're done with all the weird shit from Jason Gallagher, the first speak pipe is from Jason Gallagher. Hey, yeah. I don't think I need to turn the volume up for him, but I'll turn it up after this one because Saint Diesel can be kind of quiet.
Blah 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 blah.
That was the most sensible thing I've ever heard him say.
Is that it?
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
it. That was the whole speak
Cheers.
pipe. Yeah.
Jason.
I mean, there are some games where that's the audio, right? And the text just appears on the screen.
I don't know.
Maybe it was one of those. I don't know.
I liked
It's
it.
pretty weird.
I don't know.
Well, we appreciate it.
Anyway, let's do the
moving
proper
on.
speak pipe.
And now, this is one from Saint Diesel, and it's called Going In Soft.
Hey, veteran gamers. Yesterday I watched the movie Olympus Has Fallen with Gerard Butler on the streaming service Tubi, and I have seen it before. It's a big dumb action movie about North Korean terrorists trying to take over the White House by kidnapping the president. And I quickly realized that this was a censored version of the movie because they cut out a lot of the strong language and they'd softened some of the violence and they'd even blurred out some of the violent scenes. And it put me in mind of when the movie Scarface with Al Pacino was shown on TV in America for the first time.
Why
Apparently
bother?
tried to show it with most of the violence and swearing cut out, which probably shouldn't have worked. By all accounts, it wasn't too bad. But it got me thinking to do with video games. What if the same thing applied? So maybe games like Elden Ring or Alan Wake 2, GTA 5 or Resident Evil Requiem. What if you had a strong, uncut, uncensored version with all the violence, all the swearing and all the rest of it intact? And you had a softer version for younger players, maybe, I don't know, 12 to 18-year-olds. And obviously over the years, TV, film, music have all been censored in one way or other. Maybe not so much books, but I wonder if you thought there was a place for that, having the strong, uncut version of video games and a maybe softer version for younger players. I don't know if it really would work, but what do you think?
Wow, this. I mean,
First of all, before we get to that, breaking news, people. Jason in the chat says that speak pipe was 100% not me. So we have accusations of fraud.
Oh my god!
In the attribution of the speak pipes here, people. So
how
I
weird.
don't know what to believe.
Let me just check something here.
Anyway, so I don't know, Saint Diesel. I
mean, this is already a thing, by the way. This is already a Gears of War. You can turn all the gore off. So that was
that's been a thing. But
a
like
thing.
to have completely different versions of the same game, I don't think that's necessary. Just let kids play different games. Not every game has to be for everybody. I think making versions, it's like when they do a radio edit of a song, like it's fine. Like that has to happen for the radio airplay. But like not every movie needs an airplane version. And thank God we don't, we're not living in that world anymore. But I always thought it was stupid when they would, I remember there's a scene in Spaceballs where they're like, who's this guy? He's an asshole. I know that. What's his name? That's his name. His name is Asshole. I read the young adult novelized version of Spaceballs when I was a kid because I loved the movie so much. And it's like, who's this guy? He's an idiot. I know that. What's his name? His name is Idiot. I'm like, I'm surrounded by idiots. I'm like, wow. I'm like 12 years old, and even I know this does not work in the same way, man.
Yeah,
you
but
just can't.
I remember. Do you know what the best one I remember from a TV show? I mean, we'll come back to video games in a minute. They played Planes, Trains, and Automobiles at about 7 o'clock at night in the UK when it was
that
first shown
scene
on
where he's getting the rental car.
Oh, yeah.
And but instead of bleeping it out, they replaced it with nonsensical language like, hey, flippity floppity doo, flippity boo, and all this stuff. It's like, what the hell is
Bleeping
this?
would make it a lot better than, that's the second best you can do is bleep it. That's like DMX, man. When he did his radio edit, he didn't have all these silences. That's stupid. He had like glass shattering and a gun firing. You mother, and like that's the way to do it, man. You want these words to have an impact.
And don't even get me started about Steven Spielberg with the fucking all the editing of his film. Oh God, he family friendly-fied every movie he ever made. The one that apart from the very famous Star Wars scene where it made it look like the alien shot first, right?
That wasn't Spielberg. That wasn't Spielberg.
Yeah, he also in E.T. In E.T. there's a scene where all the kids fly over the coppers, and in the original film they're all holding guns, And in the updated version, they're all pointing walkie-talkies at the bikes.
I don't remember them holding guns. Were they really?
Yeah. In the original film, they're all
what's
pointing
interesting
guns
about
at
that?
Bust a cap in that cop's ass.
What's interesting about that, Stu, is that he regrets doing that now.
Yeah,
Good.
fucking stupid.
He's admitted
Absolutely
to like
stupid.
saying, "I wish I hadn't have done that." It's like
Yeah. And then we also, obviously, just before
he got
Christmas,
pressured into it.
He got pressured into it. Just before Christmas, we had the infamous dispatch thing where they had to censor everything. Was it for Japan or somewhere?
Yeah.
And instead of doing a censored and a non-censored version, they just had the censored version for everyone.
On the Switch 2, yeah.
Yeah, on the Switch 2. The Switch 2
In the-
version. So
in,
it wasn't just in Japan, it was for the whole world.
In Brutal Legend, just before the main character swears, it pauses the game and says, "Do you want the rude version of the game or do you want the clean version of the game?"
Nice.
I thought
But at least it gives you the choice.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've had more recently Resident Evil Requiem, which was fully censored in Japan, where it's actually developed, and they censored all the gore out of it.
Yeah.
So it was everything was blurred out, so you couldn't see any of it. I'm just like,
They censored Dead Space as well. Did you see that?
yeah.
Because the clean version is called Deaf Space, and it's just a deaf guy wandering around, just going like, "I can't."
Sorry, what's it called?
Deaf Space.
Sorry, what were it?
And he's just wandering around going like, I can't hear a thing. Like this isn't scary at
Sounds
all.
like it might be aliens, but I can't really be sure.
I don't really know.
Was it Gears of War that was released somewhere and they had to have green blood instead of red blood? I can't remember. There was something released
Mortal
somewhere.
Kombat.
I think I
Mortal
saw
Kombat
something
has
about how
green
China
blood.
doesn't like red blood. You can have black blood, but not red.
In
changed the
Mortal
colour of the blood.
Kombat on the SNES, the blood was taken out and replaced for sweat.
Right.
Well, and of course, Mortal Kombat 2, as we all know, was the game where they had the friendships
Yes.
and the babalities or banalities. Or whatever it was. Babalities, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was leaning into it and making it even more ridiculous.
Yeah, but and everybody wanted the Mega Drive version of Mortal Kombat because it had blood.
Blood.
But yeah, I don't know. Censorship, it's a funny old thing, isn't it? I mean, you have problems in America because
You have problems
there's
in
not
America.
really
Got a lot of problems.
Well, you have a lot of problems in America,
problems.
but you don't really have age ratings for video games.
You do.
in the same way that well,
They do.
it's not
Teen
quite
to
as strict,
teen.
though, is it?
They have Peggy.
But it's only
you have
enforced by the
Peggy, we
video
have
game
SRP.
industry, isn't it? It's not
Right.
enforced
It's not government.
by.
That's true.
Yeah. Whereas in this country, obviously, everything's enforced by.
We
the
got
government.
Peggy.
But
Yes.
yeah, we
Bitch.
have Peggy, but that's a
Get pegged all
legal
the time.
requirement. It's not a,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's not just you can do it if you want, but you don't have to.
Right.
But yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, there was a very incident number of years back now where I was in the supermarket and some mother was buying Call of Duty for a 7-year-old kid who was stood with her.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
And you went up to her and
and
said, "Don't buy him that.
Fuck it, what are you doing?
Buy him Gears of
But
War. It's a much better
But
game."
I went to customer
The one that
services.
has
I
the
was
blood.
incensed by this, and I went to customer services and told her, and she was like, "Oh well, you know what are you gonna do?" And I said, "Yeah, but what is the difference between that and her buying a bottle of vodka for a 7-year-old?"
Because it's not going to physically damage
yeah,
the
but
child.
they're both 18 rated. You're not allowed
That's
to buy
true,
them
they
for
are.
anyone under 18.
doubt.
It makes no.
The
And she
difference,
looked at
sir,
me-
is that we don't have people kvetching and whining about the vodka.
Yeah. You know, she looked at me as though I was talking nonsense, and I was like, "Yeah, but it's the exact same thing. There's an age rating for a reason."
She said,
And
"I'll
she was
just work
clearly-
Saturdays.
'cause she-
I don't
I said
care."
she was. I said the girl behind the counter was. She was clearly knew it was for the 7-year-old because the mum went, "Is this the one you want?"
Of course, and it's that kid in The Simpsons. No, Mom, I already have Blade Storm and Bullet Storm 2. Get
Yeah.
2. I'm not sharing with Caitlin.
You know what I mean? So, and she was like, "All right, well, I'll let the manager know." And then I wrote a letter of complaint in, obviously, as well.
Oh, damn, then everything changed. They were like, oh, shit.
Oh,
look
they
out.
were messing with the wrong
Got the letter
person.
from Stuart. Yeah.
Dear
I have a
Tesco.
certain set of skills.
You should write a letter to that mother is what you should do. Listen, bitch, you're a bad mother.
Yeah, but anyway.
The end. Love story.
Censorship, I think censorship is fine. I agree with Duke. I think there should be games that cater to that younger generation rather than censoring adult games so younger generation can play them. Is my
Yeah,
opinion.
and they have it. It's called Roblox. So just play Roblox until you're
Yeah.
16, and then you can switch to Call of Duty. And
because no
you can play
bad
Portal
there's,
when you're
there's
a
no
kid.
bad
Yeah, nothing-
people. There's no bad
nothing
people on
happens when you
Roblox.
play Roblox.
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
It's a perfectly safe place for
Absolutely
kids.
fine.
Jesus.
Perfectly
Okay,
safe.
Minecraft. How's that?
But again, we
Fortnite.
say this, right? That obviously bad stuff happens when kids play Roblox.
Mm.
But again, a lot of that is down to bad parenting and parents not putting control.
And it's
in
also
place.
down to the game developers not putting guardrails in the
Well,
system.
there is
the
It's
way
not
they
down.
should.
It's not down to the paedophiles, is it? It's not their fault.
Well, no, it is down to
Hey,
that as well. But I'm
haters
saying the
gonna hate.
parents
Is that what I mean?
can block
Pedophiles
the
gonna
kids
hate
from talking, so they can
They
make it so
could,
they can't
but if
talk
they,
to strangers.
for some parents, there's a level of technical understanding that they don't have.
Yeah,
And
but
so
they
the
need
kid
to
just says,
educate
"I'm gonna-"
themselves then, don't they?
I'm not saying that's not true, but
That
it's
is not a
hard for a
defense.
parent. It's hard for some parents to know what they need to be educated on.
No.
You don't know what you don't know.
No, some parents just go, "Oh, they're quiet. It's fine."
Yeah, some
I'm not
parents do
bothered."
that. Some parents are like, I don't know. He said he's playing video games. Like they have in their head one vision of video games that's from a time before.
Yes, but
26.
if you're
And they-
if you're a responsible parent, you would educate yourself and see what they're up to. I'm sorry.
All I'm
I
saying
cannot
is
agree
I've
with you,
I've
Dave.
seen a lot of news stories about kids who got up to shit on the internet, and their parents were responsible parents. They were like monitoring, they were having the lines of communication open, but some kids are really good at hiding things from their parents. That's the other thing. Is
Some
that if
kids
Millie
are.
never hid anything from you, that's great. But some kids
Not
are
that I'm
really good
aware
at
of.
hiding things from their parents.
But there are even protections you can put in place on your internet to stop
Yes,
stuff
there are.
getting through.
It's true.
There is
But
so
if your
many
kid is
controls
driven and smart, he might be
available
able to undo that. A lot of parents
They
aren't very tech
can,
savvy when it comes to
to an
putting up
extent.
firewalls on their internet.
To an extent, but I still think the parents need to take some of the responsibility for
Well, I
making sure
agree.
their kids
Parents
are safe.
deserve some of the responsibility. I just think
They
that
do.
companies also
do.
have a responsibility they're not fully living up to.
I don't disagree with that either. You know, I'm
Okay,
not saying
cool,
they
we
should-
agree.
As long as we just
But
leave
I
the
think both
paedophiles
things need
alone,
to
right?
happen. Both things
Chinny
need
is on
to
record
happen.
saying, "Leave the pedophiles alone."
Both
And
things
so are
need to
you.
happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, anything else? Are we ready for
No,
shout
I think,
outs?
I think it's shout outs time.
It's time for a shout out. Hey!
Chinny wants to shout out pedophiles.
No,
Yeah,
I
Ginny's-
think I
that's
did that
what
last
Ginny's
week.
shouting out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right, so I'll shout out the listeners. Hey,
Yay!
how you doing?
Except for the pedophiles. If you're listening and you're a pedophile, fuck off. We don't want you
yeah.
to do with you.
Yeah, I think we've heard enough about the paedophiles now. Thank you.
So yeah, we'll shout out the listeners. Thanks for everybody for listening. Thanks for people listening live, which is Jason, Ian W, Hardly Dan, Antonio, James Bevan was in here. Yes, so thanks to those people. Shout out Soul Brother. Shout out to my best mate Lee Marsh, who is 40 years old today. I've spoken about him many times on this show. He is my brother from another mother, and he has now joined the 40 Club with me. And he's changed his hair.
Sorry.
Stu.
Okay, what's he done?
Oh, yeah?
What's he done?
My mate Marsh, good-looking chap. Never struggled with the ladies when we were young, right? He grew his hair long, kind of like a bit longer than yours, Stu. Right, and he's always wanted long hair, so he's always jealous of my hair when it was long. But he's had a perm.
As in
Perm.
curly?
Yeah.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Yeah.
Does he look like Kevin Keegan from the 80s?
A little bit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
So,
What is wrong with him?
dunno.
Is this like a midlife crisis?
Maybe.
I
I've
feel
got-
like it is.
I got a photo of us. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Oh, God. I don't know whether I want to see.
But
Jesus.
there we are. He's got a
Do we
little
want to
perm.
see Marsh with a perm?
He's got a perm.
I don't know.
It's kind of behind his head, so you can't really see it, but there.
I know, I'm waiting for it to come up because obviously
It's
the
on the
delay
Zoom.
and all.
It's on the Zoom. yeah.
All right, okay, let me have a look on the Zoom.
So shout out to
He
Marsh.
looks- Is he bald on top? It
No,
looks
he's
like
not
he's
bald. It's a bad photo. It's a bad photo.
What's on top of his head?
He's got one of those
Has he got that-
bands. You know the band that I used to wear?
It makes him look like he's bald on top.
No, he's not bald. He's not bald. It's a bad photo. You can't really see it.
I can sort of see the hair now,
Yeah,
but you
yeah, no,
can't
he's
see
not
the
bald.
curls.
He's not bald.
It does look curly.
Yes, so there you go. Shout out to Mr. Marsh.
Wow.
Turning 40. We're getting old. We're getting old.
We're all getting old. We're never getting any younger. It's the only
No.
thing that keeps going up and never comes down.
I try and get younger. But
Inflation.
yeah.
Well, you're right. Inflation
of
does come down occasionally, but
Cost
that
of
does
living
still
never
come
comes
down. It comes down occasionally.
Things never
Doesn't
get
come down
cheaper
that-
over time.
It never comes down as much as it goes up. Is more
Right.
the point.
Okay.
So the
Yes. But hey,
Go ahead,
continue
Stu. You got
to
shout
go.
outs?
No, I'm going to shout out the patrons: Anthony Stevens,
Oh.
Josh Peace, Connor Searle, Seth McNick, Value, Sean Thiel, Dan Fletcher, Alan Birmingham, Omar Parvez, Robert Wilcox, Jake Peterson, and Nigel the Strutmeister. Thank you very much for the Patreon support.
Thank you.
Talking of Dan, I'm also going to shout out Dan and Lewis. Because in a couple of weeks we're having another nerdy board game night, so that's coming up soon. So a week on Tuesday,
Where's my
we're going to
invite?
be playing some nerdy board games.
Where's my invite?
It's the ninth
well,
highest
you're more than
selling
welcome. Are you coming
multiplayer
up a week on
victory
Tuesday?
strategy fantasy sequel game in history.
Are you coming up a
what
week on
date?
Tuesday? You're more than welcome.
What's the date?
I don't know,
14th?
21st?
21st?
21st, we are. 21st.
Have to
Coming
drive
up,
there and back the
21st, play
same
some
night.
games. Yeah. And then obviously come up again the same week on the Saturday.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Because that's hard.
All right, I'll see you then. See
What
you
time
then.
you
We usually start
starting?
around
What time you
half
starting?
six-ish. Half six.
Imagine his face if I turned
And that would be funny if there's a knock at the door. I open it, you're stood there. That would be hilarious.
Let's go, motherfucker.
It's not happening. But yeah, shout out to Dan and Lewis.
Playing every game wrong.
And yeah, it takes us ages just to tell you the rules of what we're going to play.
Yeah.
And then also shout out to Millie, who live streamed the sunrise at Bondi Beach last night.
Ooh, okay.
So
Nice.
before, yeah,
So she
before
pressed
the-
live on a camera. We're shouting that out now.
No, but you know, it was sunrise. She got up specially at half
More than
5
you've
in
done.
the morning.
Oh wait, no, it isn't.
5:30 in the morning.
I don't do any live streaming now. So.
Yeah, I heard about that, Dan.
5:30 in the morning, and yeah, she video streamed the sunrise in
Oh, that's
Bondi
nice.
Beach.
I've just
And then
realised
all the
that
surface.
I've just realised that nobody's pointed this out tonight. Nobody.
Yeah.
I've done this before, and people pointed it out really, really
About the
quickly.
moon.
No.
point
Our
out.
heads are in the wrong little windows on the stream.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
Ah, shit. Now we got to do the whole
We're
show
gonna
over.
Oh no.
So me and
All
Stu are in the wrong ones.
Yeah.
So I have never
What is wrong
gone
with you,
through
dude?
the whole
Ever,
show with the wrong.
Ever.
So there you go. I've swapped them now.
So yeah, so she did that.
I'm
and
in the
then
right spot. That's what matters.
You're at the right spot.
Then she came back after the sunrise and watched the Tyson Fury fight. So that's what
Okay.
she did.
Mike, just let it go, man.
And
You don't need to be
Kay.
punching people anymore.
Can I just say, Kay gets quite excited when she's watching boxing. She's a bit bloodthirsty. When Tyson Fury nearly knocked him out a couple of times, she was like, "Go on, go on!" You know, like proper getting into it. I was like, "Ooh, it's a bit scary, that."
Yeah.
Scary. Didn't expect it.
Yeah.
So yeah. It was an all right fight, actually. He did way better than I was expecting because he is a bit of a lard ass now, isn't he? He's a big dude.
He's always been a bit like that, though. Isn't
I know, but he had full on love handles when he were.
He's always
you
been a
know,
bit
going
like that,
around.
though. Tyson. He's
Yeah,
always been like that.
I guess. But he's massive. He's 6'9". He is such a massive
yeah,
dude.
I know he is. Yeah, but
He's a big dude.
I wouldn't,
but he
I
did a
wouldn't
good
want to
job.
pick on him.
No, you definitely wouldn't argue
I
with
wouldn't
that
want to
guy,
pick
would
on
you?
the chap.
You wouldn't argue with him.
No.
And that's it for me. So over to you, Chinny.
No, I've already done
I know
mine.
you've done yours. Duke, has he done his?
Yes.
Well, well
I'm
done
about
then.
to.
All right, go.
May I?
Yeah.
I want to give a special shout out to Viktor Orban because he lost. Na 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 na. Way. Goodbye. You suck, Viktor Orban. Nobody likes you. Well done, people of Hungary. Congratulations. And we just got 2 more years. We can make it. I believe in us. Come on, America.
Okay.
Democracy versus fascism. Let's go. Humanity. Also, shout out everyone listening and Jason Gullahar for sending in an email, and Alex, what's his name, for sending in another email, and then Saint Diesel for
Alex
sending
Green.
in a speak pipe, and Jason Gullahar, who was not actually Jason Gullahar apparently, who sent in the blah 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 speak pipe. We love all of you.
Excellent. Right, that's it. We're done. Let's get
That's
out of
it.
here.
We're done. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Good night. Much love.
All right,
Bye.
show's over. No refunds. You heard the robot. Get out.
Here's the outro music.
I like the beats and shouting. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that? Right, I've got to go. 'Cause
How
I've got to
about
work.
that,
I'm doing
everyone?
overtime. I'm stupid. I'm actually working on my day off. tomorrow.
I gotta post these grades, baby. I wrote myself a note. You see, it says grades. But I got almost all my grading done. I got a little bit of
You
grading.
know what you need, Duke? You need that Gemini note assistant
I will never
thing
use
that'll
AI
sort your life
to
out.
grade
Sort your life
paper.
out for you.
Never.
Sort your life
Nope.
out.
I was talking to a teacher this week, and I was like, he's like, "How are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fucking stressed. I got a lot of grading to do this weekend." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I know, right?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, how much do you have left?" And he goes, "Well, I got my quarter 3 grades posted." I'm like, "You got your quarter grades posted? You don't have to grade anything this weekend." He's like, "No, I don't, because I never grade over the weekend." And I was like, "Dude, you and I are not the same. Like, I don't know how you do that, but it's not the way I teach." It's
Did he
just not gonna
wink
happen.
and go, Chat GPT, mate? Chat
No,
GPT?
but look, I'm not going to judge other people and how they teach, and I don't want
What
anyone
do you
judging
mean?
me
Like,
and how I
what do you do? Is he using AI then? Is that what you mean?
No, I just think he's just putting numbers on things and handing them back, which I could do that and not ever have to spend time on the weekend working on school stuff. But I give feedback to my students, a lot of feedback, so they can get better at writing, because I never got feedback when I was a student, and I was like, this sucks. I don't know what to do differently or what I'm doing well. It's just a number. So I said, I'm not going to teach like that. I'm going to give feedback. So it takes time.
I've
All right,
gotta
have a good
go,
week, Stu.
So catch you later, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Check you later.